Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-one, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you
right
ain't
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye. It's morning, and we slept the night away. Ooh. The best part of waking up is a little Maddie in your cup. Good morning, everybody. I'm finna be real controversial this morning. Bitch, the cold leaving me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is the Maddie in the Morning Show. And the views and opinion expressed on this program are mine. But the TS makes some motherfucking noise, too. This show is a comedic safe space to talk about the things from the night before. Y'all miss R. Kelly down there to the people's telling the peoples that he gonna tell on everybody. They need to put R. Kelly out there in the Squid Games. Run, nigga. You have been a detriment to your community. You know, gay folks work for me, man. That is disgusting. Light gossip, but heavy thinking throughout the day. The craze, you colored people is dumb. E.T. for the orb. I don't care whatever happens to Candace, but bless her heart. The premise of this show is to be an unfiltered, unadulterated, opinionated show from the perspective of Miss T.S. Madison. We don't all got to get the along, because I don't get along with you, with a lot of you black motherfuckers, because you black motherfuckers don't get along with my black ass, bitch. So respect my gangster right now. The show is filled with regular folks, celebrity guests, and your round-the-way girls, honey.
Stop pushing your children away because of their gender, their sexual preferences.
I just want to know where you found this wig at.
Don't you do this to me. We're both sitting up here looking like women with shortcuts, so don't you ever cut this whole out. We also have Mo, the engineer, who gives the straight perspective.
Deuce ties.
What the H-E-L-L? This is an LBGTQ show that's curated and created by us for you. I do understand as black people that we have a high rate of things that we need to worry about. We're not going to disrespect her, but we're going to read her. I don't want the government telling me what I can't do to my own body. Right. We are all God's creation, but we are not all his children. See, the problem is you hoes have issues and problems with us coming from the shadows. As long as we're in the shadows, y'all are right. We are millionaires, bitch. We are artists. We are contributors to the situation. It's morning, and we slept the night away. Shout out at the song I want to say. It's Maddie in the morning, 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 Maddie in the morning. What? Wait, honey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere. Get in here and watch the damn show. Honey, is it on? Is it on? Is this thing recording? What's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Facebook land? Put Facebook up there, Mo. And the lands all across the motherfucking land. This is your girl, T.S. Madison. I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color from the marvelous Chateau, honey. And I want to let y'all know that she works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Oh, she works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am. So, hold on. So, y'all, we're not gonna be on here too long. I have somewhere to be. Now, if it gets to be 4:30 and I'm still sitting here, we're gonna ride on out. I'm just telling you. If it gets to be 4:30 in the afternoon and we're still sitting right here and I ain't in the glam chair, and I'm not in the glam chair, I'm not going. I'm not going nowhere. We're gonna be sitting right here doing the show. Now, I want to talk about something that came up to me that was that I found very important. The last thing I sent you, Mo.
This one?
No, not that.
This one.
No, not okay. Before. All right.
This one right
so
here.
I want to just jump right on into it. This is very interesting. This is very, 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 very interesting to me. Put this up on the screen. A woman says a deli clerk maced and dragged her after mistaking her as a transgender, and now she has a lawsuit. I'm going to say this again. A woman says that a deli clerk maced and dragged her. Oh, he got her by her hair. You see that? He maced and dragged her after mistaking her as a transgender, and now she's filing a lawsuit. All right. So, do y'all remember back when I said that transphobia affects all women? Do y'all remember that?
Someone said, well, Jed on the bike said, as she should.
No, suing them.
Oh.
Yeah. Do y'all remember when I said that? Right? I said transphobia affects everyone. I said it. I went on Tamara Hall's show. I said it. Craig, you like me on Tamara Hall?
Bitch, I already told you I like you.
No, you didn't tell me that.
I did so.
You didn't tell me that. You didn't say nothing.
I didn't share it on my Insta story.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. So I have been saying this. I've been saying this over and over, over and over, and over and over, and over and over, and over and over again. Okay. Now I said this under the post, right? So, Craig, do me a favor. I don't want them to see you just because you already been seen on Instagram. Do me a favor. I want you to go to that post that they said it on its own site, right? And they pinned my comment to the top of the page. I want you to know that there are people under there still saying that I'm trying to make this about me. I'm trying to make this about me. And hold on, where it is. Hold on, here it goes. They pinned my comment down there, right? You got to see the comments down there wearing me out. I'd like you to read a couple for us, please. Just so the children can understand how real nobody don't want to acknowledge transphobia and how real nobody wants to acknowledge how transphobia affects all women. Let's go. Read a couple, Chris.
No such thing as transphobia. No one is afraid of your gender confused, demon possessed people. You need deliverance from the Most High God. No matter how many times you masquerade as a woman, your DNA will never lie. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Okay, we got that.
Somebody else says, wait for the story to unveil before you go jump into conclusions.
Okay. Greg, you do have an HBC.
I'm trying to find some. Not all of them are hating.
You do have an HSBC education.
You okay?
It went down the wrong pipe, Mo. It happens sometimes when it get good to me.
All of them are not bad though.
Well, I blocked one or two people.
Well, that's probably why I can't find the
Oh,
comment.
Right. Maybe that's why. Because he was still looking.
Stop
Yeah,
making
I'm still
stop
scrolling.
making this about you. It was very much so. Stop making this about you. Let me see. Did you follow the directions that you were given? No, you didn't. You
What?
need to.
You wanted that first comment? See, she's still scrolling too.
No, I'm just opening it up. They said, "Sir, please hush. You don't care." Send me. Sir, please hush. We don't care. This has nothing to do with black males. This is about the deli clerk. It's just like a man to say, "I told you." You didn't see none of this.
Let me see.
I got it. This why it's me and Mo doing the morning show.
Oh shit.
It's just like a man to say, "I told you so." You only said that because you think it justifies your reasons. But when it all boils down, trans women are still not women. To be honest, if y'all want to act sick in the head, we're going to treat y'all sick in the head. It's unfortunate real women have to suffer because a bunch of mentally ill men want to play dress up. You didn't see none of this, Greg?
You must be under that first one.
I said under my comment.
No, you didn't say
They don't follow.
comment.
They don't. I said my comment
You
was
did not say under
pinned.
your comment.
I said my comment was
Give me here, let
pinned.
me see.
It's okay. I got it. Hold on.
Let me see.
T.S. Madison, if anything, you men are ones affected by transphobia. Somebody says, so you don't fuck with black men, right? T.S. Madison, all women would suggest that you are a woman and you are in fact not. She is a real woman who was attacked. We are not equal. You guys are men living your truth, but stop connecting us like we are the same. Once again, we have to have this same conversation. Women are defending being born real women. Okay. T.S. Madison, it's affecting all women because of men trying to be women. Let's not shift the blame here. Nowadays, some men have went so far with their transition, you can't tell, especially when there's already masculine-looking born women. This is all on men who are now women. Let's call a spade a spade. Y'all don't want to take accountability for the ruckus that has been caused against yourselves as humans and a women born women. So now it's our fault. Okay, T.S. Madison, please just stop. Hold on. T.S. Madison, man, fuck y'all. Y'all need to be on another planet so kids don't have to see what the fuck a trans is. Now you said, you didn't see none of this.
Well, girl, if you wanted to read it, you should have.
I got it though. I got it, man.
Girl, I know.
I got it. Someone said it. It really affects women because of y'all. Nobody can tell the difference nowadays. That's not our fault. You shouldn't want to attack trans people.
I was just about to say that.
When are you going to take the accountability of you shouldn't want to attack trans people for being trans people? So again, transphobia affects all women. Come on, I'm going down the list. Craig ain't seen none of this. T.S. Madison, please. Here we go. Says the person hiding behind a monkey. Get the fuck out of here. You're just here to stir up trouble. Now I'm stirring up trouble, right? Here we go. T.S. Madison, yeah, because y'all cosplaying as us. Now men think that we are y'all and we not. Trans made it dangerous for real women, but you ain't gonna see it from our point of view. Stand on it. 2023 says transphobia is not a thing. 99% of the backlash this community faces is because no one is obligated to play their delusional games. These men are playing dress up, trying to trick straight men and publicly humiliating them after the fact. There was way less backlash when they were known as what they were, cross-dressers, and not trying to portray themselves as who they want to be, real women. Craig missed all this, but I got y'all. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Under my comment that they pinned to the top.
But the thing is, who cares if you don't agree with the lives people are living?
Which just goes to show me that if it was trans,
They would have been okay with it.
you're okay with this happening because they're cosplaying it. We're cosplaying as women. So you're okay with this. Oh my God, they shouldn't do that. But okay, next story, right? Because this is all what this is giving. And the people that are down there advocating for her are blaming us for the problem, right? Instead of blaming themselves for the bigotry, for the unwarranted, unnecessary hate. Because tell me, what do you really dislike a trans person for? What do you really, really, really dislike a trans person for? I'd like to know. What do you really have disdain for the trans person for? This is what I want to know. Because if you say you hate what God hates, I can go down a list of things that you bitches doing in your house right now, and I don't even live with you that God hates. I don't even live in the house with a lot of you bitches that I can go down a list of things that God hates that you're doing in your house right now. You wearing linens that you ain't supposed to be mixed together. You bitches going to all you can eat. Red Lobster's crab and seafood boil, bitch, right, after church on Sunday. So I could go down a list of things that God hates.
Y'all stealing.
That you doing.
Y'all stealing.
That you're doing. So tell me, what is the reason that you hate the girls? Now, if the Maddie might want to go over there to on site, y'all know what to do. They pin my comment to the top because they know what my shit brings. They pinned my comment up there to the top, at the top. They pinned it at the top. And the people got under there and said, girl, bye. Y'all was making fun of Just Hilarious for looking like a man. I've never said that Just Hilarious looked like a man. I've said that she was mistaken or she shared from her own force, her own experience that men have said this about her, which is a part of transphobia. Correct, because they don't want to see the truth. The truth is, if you niggas didn't have y'all nuts in a bunch or y'all nuts so crossed against transgender people, especially you colored niggas, and really address the transphobia by calling men that are trans, by screaming it out, man, you're a dude, you're this. And a lot of you girls, and I say this with conviction in my chest, you're not hard to look like. Sweetheart, I don't have on any makeup. You're not hard to look like. It's not difficult to look like you. It's not. And so, we're black. So, of course, black people have broader features sometimes. Sometimes. Craig, we got to quote Whitney Houston. Sometimes. Broader features, stronger, broader shoulders, bigger bones.
It's for a reason, though.
Bo, can you elaborate on the reason for me, please? I may not be knowledge on that.
Basically, it's because of our environment where we come from. We come from.
I need you to put comedian both I need you to put comedian both my type round.
Oh,
Do you ever address why a lot of trans hate women? All right. I have been accused of hating women. So please, comedian both my type round. Let's you and I break down the definition of hating women. I'd like for you and I to break down the definition of hating women. Because because I've seen this, even under when Tamara Hall posted that video, I've seen women under talking about how I can't believe she had this person on here she hates, and he hates women. So if you, for any moment, take a piece of a response that I've given to any woman that has came from me, as if you've taken that as hate, and you haven't seen the woman, the unwarranted attack from a woman to me, then your whole conversation is invalid. If this pertains to me, your conversation will be invalid. Because I get this type of tag put on me all the time. Why a lot of trans hate women. You only get the motherfucking blunt end of my bat when you get it, because I'm actually protecting a black woman, which is my mother. I'm actually protecting my black woman, which is my mother, who a lot of you bitches come way from the sideline to hit her and then become the victim. So I'd like for us to break that down when we have this conversation about why do some trans. Do you not know how women, bio women, at times, not all bio women do this, how some bio women at times go out of their way, go all the way around from whatever this is going out of your way. You a man to do this when it had absolutely nothing to do with a person's gender, sexual orientation, or belief. If you can't sit and you can't watch these things happen and then come back and ask yourself, I've challenged you on numerous occasions to take a picture. I know, comedian, we just talking. This ain't no thing. I've challenged many of you to take a picture of a trans person, black or whatever, black. Let's be talking about black. A black trans person, and post it on your page and watch how people, hey, I really like this dress that she has on. And watch how predominantly women come way. That's a man. That's a man. Is if you sit here long enough on this show and watch the comments in the comment section, you will see at least 5 or 6 comments come out the blue. You're a man. You're a dude. And we're talking about drinking St. Germain or having a Christmas party that ain't got nothing to do with anything. You'll see it happen. You will see it transpire. So if you ignore that, if you close your eyes to that, and you only see the response, something is wrong. There is something wrong that you need to be questioning yourself. There's something wrong. That if it's not bothering you, or if it has no bearing on your existence or on anything that is going on with you, that you come. You're a man. You'll never be a motherfucking woman. Bitch, you trying to be me. Take that shit off. You have big hands, big feet, big arms, big back. And my people that are in the comment section watching can tell you that they have witnessed this. So if you play blind to this and you only see the response of people, you only see the response, then you can say, oh shit. Holy shit. This does happen, and it happens all the time. So I'm going to say it like this. I truly don't see trans girls hating what we are trying to become, or what we are emulating, or what we're imitating, or what we're manifesting ourselves to be. I truly don't see us hating that. Being disappointed or having to combat what comes with that. Yeah, I see us we're doing a lot of defense. Now, we are not innocent. Now, bitch, we are not innocent. A lot of them trans motherfucking sexuals and transvestites and trans, I don't believe, oh my God, I wasn't even gonna go here. I'm gonna lead in with this when I say this. Craig, you hear me saying this, right? Mm-hmm. All right. I love Dylan Mulvaney, and I don't have a problem with Dylan Mulvaney at all. But again, why are y'all giving this woman you giving this woman Woman of the Year? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing these things? Y'all did the same thing with Caitlyn motherfucking Jenner. Why are you going out here giving this trans woman Woman of the fucking Year? Why are you doing? What the fuck are you doing this? Why are you doing this? What is the fucking reason that you are doing this? Why are you doing this?
And this was after, I think, was going through that case about the whole driver stuff too, and they still gave it to her, I believe.
I just be like, why are you doing this? And I don't have no problem with this girl at all. I just look like, wow, shit. Hope sat here the other day, Craig, and she said, things happen in the trans community, and like people pick up on that stuff like this, and then it trickles back on us Blacks, which all the time it does happen. And I just be like, oh my God, why? It just drives me insane that we would go through weeks of this. Like when they did that shit with Caitlyn, we went through weeks and weeks of that. All the trannies, all the black trannies went through shit like that. Weeks. Girl, nobody sees Caitlyn as no damn woman of the motherfucking year. And although I love Dylan Mulvaney, I don't see Dylan Mulvaney as the motherfucking woman of the year. What about the women of the year that was before her or during her time? The lady just had 365 days of transition. Like what's going on here? What is going on here?
Most likely they wanted to be inclusive, so they did that.
So are you saying that it should have been a female, a biologically born woman?
When was the last time we've had a biological born woman of a woman of the year? Or when has it been even talked about? Or like when have we had this?
If they've done it, I don't think I've ever
Because we
heard.
only get it talked about when it's one of the trans girls. So who was the woman of the year last year? Who was the woman of the year last year?
Wait, what that comment up there say Craig needs to address his privilege? Put that more down.
Wait, Craig.
Scroll up. Craig, right there. I need to hear. I need you to expound.
Craig
on
said
that.
he needs you to expound on that.
So 2022 winners were Jennifer Hudson, Angela Bassett, Shannon Watts, Chloe Kim, Rebecca Gompertz, Aurora James. Those are the ones that come up for 2022.
So why are we not seeing this?
And I don't think any of them.
I think there's a big fuss.
But did any of them beat the president also what they wanted?
Why are we not seeing any of this? So that it could be
I don't think it makes the news until it's a trans person.
right.
Yeah.
Again, like I said when I was on Tamron Harder, a political ploy.
Now, who was that said I needed to address my privilege? Where you at?
I think they were just joking.
Probably so, Craig. Don't come over here trying to eat my followers up.
Oh, okay.
Now you do that shit over there with your writers. Don't come over here trying to eat my Don't come over here trying to eat my people up.
It's a safe room, niece. It's a safe room.
Craig will be joining us shortly.
I was just trying to see. I wanted to know what he, she, them, or they were talking about.
They say Craig is ready. Those are my questions. And I say this just in case y'all run that shit back to Dylan. I don't have any ill in my heart. No, I have love for her. I'm actually happy for things that happen for her. But it's just the fact that I see what they do. I see this stuff because I didn't know a woman of the year before until oh my God. It just every day it just gets on my nerves. Now let's go back to the story at hand. Craig, I'd like a little bit of your input on this from the shadows. A woman says a deli clerk maced and dragged her after mistaking her as a transgender.
You know, what really is disappointing to me is outside of the obvious, and the obvious being people always even when the girl who got hit with the brick, even though she wasn't trans and she wasn't mistaken as trans, it's almost like we don't like to hold Black men accountable. And I don't know if it's a thing where we're trying to protect Black men. Like as Black people, we try to protect Black men because it's like, Black men have it hard in this country. A lot of unarmed Black people that are shot and killed have been Black men, even though they have been women as well. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. And it's just like, why can't we call a thing, as Iyanla Vanzant says all the time? But it's like, I feel like we make so many excuses. Black men have it hard and Black men. But it's like, when they do some fuck shit, why can't we hold them to the table?
Well, this one guy wasn't Black though.
Well, whatever he was, what was he?
He was Middle East.
He was Middle Eastern?
Well, men, period. But it's just like, why is it that
he got her by her hair? He's pulling her out of this thing.
But that usually is what happens with victims, period. Even if it's a woman that's been raped, we always look at what did she do? Well, what does she have on? It's like there's a victim blaming
Same
culture.
thing with trans women.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like there's a victim blaming culture, whether it's a trans thing, whether it's a woman that's been victimized or raped or whatever it is. We always look at what that woman did. Well, what did she do? You know what I mean? We never really look at the origin of it and say what was going on with him to have him do something like that, to perpetrate something like that.
Right.
It's the victim blaming.
Scooby Pringle said, "What about protected black women?" Scooby Pringle, sorry, Scooby.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean about that, though? I mean, that's such a general
that's
statement.
like a general statement.
I mean, but we say that all the time. I think one of the last times I was here, I said that, it's not just about protecting black women from instances of violence and things like that. For me, it's about protecting black women full circle. Protect, like when you got a friend who is being cheated on by another friend or a family member. What about protecting that black woman's mental capacity? Protecting black women in terms of a mental space. Like we always think about it in terms of violence, but what about just protecting and preserving black people? That's the thing that I talk about often. I talk about that shit often. I talk about uplifting black culture, black people, supporting black businesses as often as possible, but just protecting us. I think we, as black people, we have to learn to be sweeter and kinder to each other because the world just gives us hell. Like I shouldn't have to go into a store and get treated a certain way by a black clerk or a black person in customer service, but you skinning and grinning when you're talking to those white people in front of me. But then when I show my black ass up, you giving me this subpar ass service because I'm black and you're black. You feel like there's a level of comfort and you don't have to be professional with me. No. I need you to give me the same fucking service that you gave that white woman. Because if your black ass was broken down on the side of the highway at 3 a.m, who you think gonna stop for you quicker, me or that white bitch that you done gave all that fucking great customer service to? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, as black people, we have to be better to each other. Strangers or not, I think we have to be better to each other. Smile at each other when we see each other out. Don't be so quick to jump off the handle with each other. Like, I just think that when I think about black folks and how we interact with white people, especially white people that we don't know, I don't do this shit, but a lot of black folks, they skin and grin. Oh, hey, it's almost like black folks, in some instances, not all, want to feel and look like they're in a certain light when they're around white people. They're extra kind, they're extra friendly. It's almost like you're expecting that you can break the mold and that in some way, somehow, that white person is going to see you. Oh, she's a different kind of black person. She was so congenial. Oh, she was so nice. She was so sweet. Listen, there's nothing that we've done in this country as black people that has changed their opinion of us.
It's the same way what they do with gays do too.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not gay like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that gay.
Yeah.
To be honest, Maddie, I really think it's also a sense of entitlement too. Like,
Wait a minute.
I think people just because we're the same color, the reason why a lot of people do stuff like what Craig is explaining, like, oh, especially with stuff like customer service, is because a lot of people feel like, oh, they black, oh, whatever.
Yeah. Like when I come into a store,
yeah.
don't be cursing and shit. Don't be all on your goddamn self.
Right.
Let me explain something. I had something delivered to my house the other day. And it was two guys and they were coming in. One was it was two black guys. One was very professional. You know that one other nigga? He came in there. First of all, he ain't had no earphones on. This nigga is talking on his cell phone, on speakerphone. Bitch, it's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, it was a delivery. 8, 9 in the morning. You coming into my house with your cell phone. They trying to carry this thing in my house. He got the cell phone resting on top of the thing. The other guy's trying to hold one end. He's holding the other end. He's so busy trying to have a conversation on speakerphone with one of his boys talking about whatever. And he said, good morning. Then he looks over at my bar cart and says, oh, let me get a shot of that tequila. Nigga, first of all, I'm about to call your supervisor and be like, nigga, why is he in my house on the speakerphone talking? And then when he left out of the house, the other delivery guy said, man, I can't even get the delivery going because he's so busy trying to talk on his phone. Like on speakerphone. I mean, it wouldn't have been as bad if he had his phone in his pocket.
He was
and
doing
he had
it
on earphones.
He was doing a Miss Mary.
But
You know Miss Mary don't mind.
But it's like when we hold each other accountable, it's like, oh, he hating, oh, he think he better than us, and oh, he your Uncle Tom and all this other bullshit. No, you wouldn't have did that motherfucking shit at no white person's house, walking in at 8 in the morning on your goddamn speakerphone. But because you see I'm black, you think that shit is okay? That shit is unprofessional.
So black people, we need to hold each other, all of us, accountable.
Yeah.
Just like I'm sitting up here holding accountable for, like y'all trying to say that there's no transphobia. You're crazy. You're crazy to say that there's no transphobia. Screaming out, you're a man. You're a man. That's a part of transphobia, sweetheart. Regardless of you saying, but I'm only calling out what the truth. I'm only saying what the truth is.
But do you also think that it's all when it comes to related to people in our own with our own basically skin complexion? Do you think we're just more lenient on people outside of our race?
What do you mean if we lean?
I think that it's
Like
not.
we're more accepting.
No, I don't think
we're
that
more
it's
accepting of what people do. Like we're more accepting of what people outside of our race do compared to us. So like we're more harsh on our own people.
No, because
than we
I don't play with them white folks either. I pull their asses
I don't.
together.
I don't think that- I
But
don't
the
think that
difference is if you're interacting with the white person, and perfect example, like I said, customer service, what you brought up. There are certain things that a white person may do that you might be like, you know what, you lucky it's your day.
No, you know what
But
happens?
a black person, you ready, you quick and in a hurry to be like, you know what?
I
Beat
don't
your
think
ass.
that it's black. I think it's because we want to fit in so much. Again,
That's what I'm saying.
we want to fit in so much. Again, it goes back to the conversation that we have all the time, Mo. When we were having the conversation of the nigga want to move the cracker out the chair so they can sit in the chair of the cracker and just do what he do times 10.
Right. And somebody said, well, why compare yourself to white people? I'm not comparing myself to anything. What I'm saying is I recognize when I go into a business to patronize that business, whether it's a black-owned business or it's a white-owned business, what I'm speaking about is when I go into a business and that cashier or that customer service person or that representative of that business is black, sometimes, and in a lot of cases, they lower their level of professionalism when they see that I'm black too. I notice that they'll do things with me that they would not do with a white customer. I'm not comparing myself to white people. What I'm saying is I want you to give me the same respect that you give to them. And what happens is with a lot of black people, when we go into a business and we get subpar service from a white person, we assume that it's always racism. Sometimes it is racism. Sometimes it's just fucked up customer service. Conversely, when we go into a business and it's a black business or it's a black person representing that business, it's like oftentimes they think that they can just be casual with us. They can be cavalier with us because it's like, oh, you know, I ain't got to do all that. They on their cell phone. They got their earbuds on. They texting. They looking at Snapchat or Instagram. And you got to fucking wait till they finish looking at their goddamn video unless you say, excuse me, I'm here. Y'all gonna say hello? They huddled up having conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about black folks right now. You go into a store or wherever you are, and you see black coworkers, they just standing there talking, and they never even say, hey, can I help you? But then a white person come in, hey man,
hey, how you doing?
Hi, sir.
And they smiling.
Right. Well, bitch, what am I? And the truth is, I'm talking about black folks, we spend more money on shit than white folks do.
Yeah.
So you need to be coming over here to see what the fuck I'm trying to do.
Black people are the highest consumers.
We spend more money on cars, clothes, eating out.
And here's the thing. Even when I go into black establishments, I don't always necessarily complain. Let me move this.
Oh.
I don't necessarily get online and complain. I don't.
Right. I do. I tear their asses up.
No, Craig, I try my best to stay offline complaining about them.
I do restaurant reviews. I do restaurant reviews, and I only read the 1 stars. But I don't limit it to black businesses. I do it to all businesses. Because you need to get your shit together.
That's true. That's true. If you're
I
not,
got a couple
bringing
restaurant
up,
views this week.
if you're not bringing up a good service, I mean,
That's right. But again, I'm not limiting this to black and white because I've gone into some Asian businesses and they fucked me up or had me fucked up.
Oh, child.
I was at home a couple years ago, and my dad and we were going to this Chinese restaurant over there on Emerson Avenue in the Village. For those of you that are from there, and I walked in the Asian guy. I don't know where he was from, but he was Asian, and he was very, very aggressive. Like he was like ready for us to hurry up and order. And I had never been to this particular place. And shrimp fried rice is shrimp fried rice, but bitch, I want to look at the menu. I might want lo mein today. This motherfucker was trying to rush me, and I said, "Wait a minute. I don't know who you think you're speaking to." And you may be used to talking to people like that in this neighborhood, but you're not going to speak to me like that. And I turned around and we left. We went to another place. But again, black folks, we don't always exercise the power of our dollar.
We do not.
You see this shit on social media all the time. Instagram, TikTok, black women getting mistreated in these nail salons owned by Asians. And y'all keep going like they the only ones that know how to do nails. And then instead of going to a black-owned business who does nails, oh, they too expensive. Oh, they extra.
Okay, let's break that down. Come on, fuck it. We got to break that down. Black folks, you can't get a business and go get your glass wholesale and then market the glass price, the price of the glass that you want to be, the price of this, and then the price of that. You can't go buy Saint Germain, which is $35 in the store, and you selling it for $265. Can't do that.
Right.
Now, black folks, we do tend to have price gouging situations,
especially in those clubs.
And I will agree. I will agree with that. That does happen. That does absolutely happen. But then there's the other side of it too, because I like to live in balance. I like to balance things out.
Well, come on, balance me, Craig.
That does happen. But I will say that in some instances, black businesses do have to charge more because we don't have access to first time business owner, money that come in
because of what? Systemic racism.
And so sometimes it is imbalanced, and sometimes in order for our businesses to be afloat, we do have to charge a little extra money because we don't have the resources and the access that because like when you think about it, and I don't know if a lot of you know this or not, I'm sure many of you do. A lot of times when immigrants, and I'm not going to limit it to just Asians, a lot of times when immigrants come to this country and they open up a business, they are tax-free for many years.
Come on here, Craig. More brain slide, Craig. That warranted him to bring his chair over here.
They are tax-free. They tax-free for
Craig,
many
bring
years.
your chair over here. Bring your chair. We got to read now. We done got into a reading phase. My God. My God. My God. My God. My God. My God.
They are tax-free for many years when they first come here. They don't even pay tax. It's like 7 years. Is that right? I thought so. I didn't want to quote no numbers because I know the FBI be in here and they be trying to hold me to every word I say. But they don't pay any money for taxes for many years.
I'm from Miami.
It's the Cubans down there. And then when they get when they at the precipice of having to pay taxes, they put the business in another family member's name. Who am I talking to? They put it in somebody else's name. They change management.
I can't even be upset though. They just found a way to
Mo, hush, you Nigerian, so we're not even gonna get on you. We're not even gonna get on y'all.
No, but let's be real, man. Let's be real. That's what.
Let me see the comments. I need to see what people saying.
What do the people that have money do? They find ways. They find loopholes.
And I agree.
They find loopholes.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, I love black people. And as harshly as I'm going to criticize us, I'm also going to defend us. And so while a lot of that shit does happen, sometimes you go into black-owned restaurants or whatever it is, and that shit, they gouging us. They charging way too much. But in some instances, there are black businesses that are really, really just trying to do the best that they can, and they have no other choice but to charge a little bit more just to survive, because they're not getting these tax breaks and benefits that Asian businesses owners are getting when they come into this country, or Arabs or whoever, immigrants. You know what I'm saying? But I'm begging you guys to do your best, to support Black and brown people as often as you can.
I agree.
Whenever I have work done in my house, Black or brown people coming over there. I go and get my hair cut by a Black guy. I have a Black clothing designer that I work with, that I do a lot of stuff with. They're Black-owned dry cleaners. You have to search for these people. And we have to be a lot more patient with each other, because sometimes we go into a store that's Black-owned. I'm talking about Black and brown people right now. We go into a Black-owned business and we get one bad experience where that man or that woman may have been in a bad mood that day, or you may have gotten poor customer service, and then we want to cancel them. We don't want to support them anymore, ever. And that's the only time that we go and write a review, is when we writing something bad. But we have to get into the habit of supporting our businesses and writing those good reviews, those glowing reviews, and using our social media to support and highlight those businesses that get it right, and not just use your social media to tear those businesses down.
But there aren't even a lot of people that even support Black-owned businesses because the marketing that they basically the name. Because a lot of, let's be real, as all of us being melanated here,
I'm Black.
We know we always, and I'm not saying us specifically,
Yeah.
but I'm saying as Black people, we always go for the big name brand stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We always go for the ones that we know that's going to get us, get people looking at us and bring attention to us. We don't usually support the Black-owned businesses that may have great quality.
Listen, one thing I pride myself in doing on this platform and on this motherfucking show is I pride myself in uplifting Black businesses.
That's true.
Black women businesses come through here, all up and through here all the time.
That's true.
All up and through here. Some I charge, some I don't. Because you're not going to take advantage of me now. Because I'm pro-Black. You're not going to take advantage of me. But I pride myself in bringing on this platform. One, because my mother was a single mom who worked numerous jobs trying to take care of motherfucking us. She had three kids, 3 boys she had that she was trying to take care of her kids. And so when I see Black women striving, trying to come up and do their motherfucking thing, and they got a small business going on, and I know that I got a big voice over here, I'm thinking about the kids. I'm thinking about the kids, and I'm thinking about how my mama hustled hard trying to take care of motherfucking us. So I see that. And I'm going to go right back to my fucking point. When a lot of you maggot motherfuckers be over there talking about I hate, no, I'm serious, Craig.
A lot of them what?
Maggot motherfucking bitches be over there talking about I hate Black women. Bitch, when the main reason you've ever seen me lashing out against a motherfucker is because I was protecting one, which is my fucking mama, from Black women attacking motherfucking her. So miss me with that I hate Black women shit. You can go all over, you can jump off the Empire State Building with that bullshit with me.
But that's people's call to arms, though. That's what people like to do. When they see that they losing, they're going to bring something up to make everybody rally with them to go against a certain person.
They can miss me with that shit. I gotta motherfucking protect, because that be the first go-to when they start, and it be Black bitches with that bullshit that I did. I'm saying, okay, here I go. Since the wig's off, bitch, let's do it. Since we wigging off, bitch, let's get it.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you ain't gotta expect it. Since the motherfucking wig off, bitch, we finna get it. Pussy.
Can you cover?
No. Mom, Miss Mary calling you.
Girl, you had snatched that off of there.
I'm dead serious about that shit. Bitch, I'll beat your ass on live TV by my mama.
Girl, put your party cap back on, girl. Calm down.
No, I ain't being calm. I'm just letting it be known That's when I motherfucking activate. And then I be seeing a lot of the pussy ass punks be trying to get on that, jump in there on that bullshit. Like, I don't pay y'all hoes no attention. Who? What she talking about? I'm the only one can read Miss Mary. Oh my God. Now she gonna send me a whole plate down here. Okay.
Well, look, anything come for me? That line from The Color Purple.
I know.
Girl, let me have a little piece. Girl, if Miss Mary can't do nothing else, she can fry a piece of fish.
She can cook, period.
Mary Mackins.
So the next time you motherfucking hoes fix your dick sucker,
Well, bring me some fish down here.
for you fix your dick suckers to say, I hate black women because I'm always attacking a black woman with vitriol. No, I'm going after you hoes with the skin off my back and the motherfucking hair off of my nuts by my mama. Bitch, who struggled, who went through ups and downs trying to take care of us as kids, bitch. That I seen with my eyes.
Marlon's music movie moment said, all right, Annalise. You remember when Viola took that wig off on that episode?
No, give me this mouse. You can't see more than went somewhere. That shit pissed me off. Greg, you can have a little piece, girl.
Because you see me looking.
But do you feel where I'm coming from, Greg?
I do. So, are you saying that there shouldn't be a trans woman as a woman of the year?
What I'm saying is, yes, there should be a trans woman as woman of the year. But bitch, why is it only highlighted when it's a trans woman?
Mm-hmm. I get that. Yeah. I get that.
This rice good too, girl. Girl, you need to go there and get you a plate. And
Girl,
come
Mo's supposed to be bringing me one. It is tasty.
BMB, you say you want me to get to a space where let's talk about that.
What's that?
There's a difference when you say you want me to get to a space where I ignore the haters and all this stuff.
Girl, she made this for me. You wanted rice.
It's vegan though, so that is vegan.
She was mid-sentence and swiveled around here to see what's on my plate.
Tell her to come down here so she can start getting her glam.
Mm.
What's that she made?
Mm. Some potatoes, onions, and some vegan sausage, and I got some fish too.
Girl, give me a little bit of that.
You want some of the potatoes?
And onions and vegan sauce. Let me see what she that made.
Oh, let me reach over.
To get my rice.
No, I'm gonna put this on my plate.
That's good. I don't like all that vegan shit.
I know you was getting. You ain't got no commercial you can run while we.
No, we doing this right here. Let them know. Oh, that's good.
Isn't that good?
I hate that she be fixing y'all hoes plates.
I know you do.
And y'all be laying her out on the side.
I do not lay Miss Mary out.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I seen you do it.
No, I don't.
Let me say, Mama, don't fix that part. Nothing else to eat.
Look what came up on my. Damn, where did it go?
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook memory that came up today from 5 years ago.
What came up?
Hold on, I'm gonna start. Here it is. Look.
Oh my God.
I opened up my Facebook and that was what was there.
Girl, you could never take my wig.
This was that Little Richard wig. We at Walmart. We were at Walmart.
You could never take that wig. My God.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Listen.
Oh, it's spicy cream.
Mm-hmm. Look at Mo. What's that plate over there? Oh.
More thick ass, fat stomach ass going up and down the stairs getting plates.
With them little
No,
tiny,
you did say excuse me.
with them little tiny ass sweatpants on.
Mhm.
These aren't tiny. These are medium.
With all the Nigerian cakes, flowing everywhere.
This is how they're supposed to be.
All that Nigerian bunt cake.
I'm just a whole mess.
Mhm.
Yes,
You a mess.
comment, Miss Mary.
You a mess. I see the line of your underwear in them pants.
That's not true.
I do see the line
I
of your
have,
underwear.
I have things in my pocket.
I see the line of your underwear. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing's in your pocket.
Wait, now what you not gonna come over here and do is make any of my straights feel uncomfortable around.
Ain't he a straight? He's the only straight that works over here.
That's not true.
What other straight person work over here?
It's not true.
What other straight person work over here?
It's not true.
What other straight person work over here?
Me.
Oh, that's for me.
No, eat your food, baby. Here go the mouse. We couldn't see the comments. You know, you
Sorry.
you like to let them pile up.
I was upstairs.
Black and white hair. Mhm. It works. Whatever we do.
I'm with E. Harris. He said, he or she, I don't know if it's male or female.
No, we need some more.
Said,
Give us another. Baby, we done
The
drunk a
customer
bottle.
service, working with the public is not your skill or ministry.
No,
Don't work
we
with
need
the
a
public.
bottle of. We done drunk a whole bottle. So what we doing about this black woman getting drugged out there by this motherfucking goddamn unforeign ass nigga?
They need to find that man, and if he ain't got no green card, he need to be deported.
No, jail first. Let him do about
Right.
20 years in jail, then deported.
Right.
20 years, then deported.
And so what we gonna do about the black people that's that allow this, that's okay with this stuff going on to trans people?
Let me say this too before we get into
Banned
that.
from social media.
I really feel like I don't care if you're trans, black, trans, gay, lesbian, whatever. To me, when you intentionally mistreat or harm black people, no matter how they identify, that's anti-black.
Bring it out more a little bit to give more. give
And you
credit.
can't be trusted in my eyes.
What?
It's anti-black. I can't imagine myself treating any person that looks like me, black, whether they gay, trans, pansexual, Will and Jada, whatever it
Oh,
is.
let's talk about that.
one.
Ooh, we finna. Let's
I've been dying to get into that.
Since we talk about the gays, let's talk about Will and Jada.
Really, Maddie?
Because they've been talking about Will Smith and Dwayne Martin watching TV together for years.
Oh, really?
But if they do that, that's their business, Craig.
I just said they watch TV together.
But you turned your head.
And if they do that, that's their business. Miss Mary, come on down, babe.
Now stop rushing that lady. She done just ahead and made us all plates, girl. Give her a minute to get downstairs. I am so sick of Jada Pinkett.
Someone said cook doesn't mean gay.
Or what?
Cook don't mean he gay. Like cuckold.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Well, listen. And listen, my thing is this. I hold them both accountable, but Jada is the only one that's running her goddamn mouth.
She is. She is.
But that's not true because they said in his now he did a memoir.
What?
A memoir.
What'd he do, girl?
A memoir.
How you spell that?
M-U-A-R.
Oh, okay.
He did a memoir.
And what he say in his memoir? Because I read his memoir, so I'm gonna tell you if it was in there or not.
Okay, well, tell me what was in it.
What were you about to say? Girl?
No.
What were you gonna say?
No, see, I didn't do my full research. Let's go.
Oh, okay. He ain't say nothing about I'm gonna tell you what I got from that book. There's a thread that runs through that entire book where he basically talks about feeling throughout his entire life. Again, it's threaded from the time he was a child up until the time he released that book, where he feels like he's let down every woman in his life.
His life, yep, that's true.
And he said the only woman that he doesn't feel like he let down is Willow,
His daughter.
the daughter. And so For me, and I said this on a live when that Oscar shit happened. When he went up on that stage and smacked Chris Rock, to me, that was a culmination of all of the previous years, all of the days, all of the months, all of the weeks prior that he felt like he had been walked all over.
Because
And
Jada do walk all over him.
Jada walks over him, and
She
then
is definitely the alpha in that relationship.
Right.
This look good.
get out of my. Go ahead, girl.
Man, this all I want. The crunchy part.
So that was the part that I wanted.
Well, eat
But
that.
but my thing is, then you got to think about his career as a hip hop artist. He was the bubblegum artist. All other hip hop artists basically called him weak and bubblegum and this, that, and you know what I'm saying? So he's always felt like the outcast, if you will. And so that particular night, when he walked up on that stage, it was given very much so, keep my wife's name out your mouth. It was almost like that was the moment that he was trying to assert himself
and be a man.
And for all of the years that he hit, because his mom was even abused.
But I also
And his siblings always jumped in to help his mom, but he was the one that cowered. So this was all of that coming to a head that night.
But I would also add that I think he was also trying to impress Jada also.
Well, here's the thing.
Because because let's be real, we all know that woman is still in love with the man upstairs, Tupac.
How you know Tupac upstairs?
That's what I'm about to say.
Okay, well, wherever he
just
is,
say he in love with Tupac.
yeah, she in love
with Tupac.
She's deeply in love with Tupac. And if you read his book, you also know that he said he was jealous of Tupac,
And he always was trying to,
and he was always trying to impress himself to be more
comparing himself to Tupac.
Right. So I also think I agree with you, Craig, but I also think he was also trying to impress Jada also at the same time
Girl,
to let her know that.
Girl, she about to eat the crumbs off my plate, y'all. Do y'all see this? That's how good this fish is. I hear you, Mom, but let me say this. The Red Table Talk was one of my favorite shows. And I used to talk about it a lot on my live and this, that, and the third. If you are a fan of the Red Table Talk, you know that show was centered on being authentic, being truthful, standing in your truth, living your truth, all of those things. And you mean to tell me that hello ass was sitting over there lying all this time?
Right.
We don't give a fuck that they're separated.
You lied about it.
But what we care about is that you perpetrated a lie.
Yep.
You wanted us to believe that you were still together. Because if you didn't want us to believe that, you would have just simply told us years ago that you were separated. We wouldn't have given a fuck. I think that they or she wanted to still maintain that title of a long-running relationship, all this stuff about y'all thinking that they were the example, the quintessential.
Like Beyonce and JC.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of letting us down, or it was an ego and pride thing, and they just didn't want to acknowledge that they weren't really together, you all basically been perpetrating. My thing is this. When y'all went to the Oscars that night, y'all weren't together. They carpooled.
That's true.
He picked her up or she picked him up. But y'all showed up at this red carpet making people think that y'all was still together.
That's true.
Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I knew that their asses weren't together because they look like brothers. They act like brothers and sisters. They act like girlfriends. My girlfriend.
They're too thick and thin.
My
girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all carpool. Y'all not even living in the same. Jada in her own apartment.
So then that comes back to the whole thing with August Alsina then.
I'm coming down that street. Wait a minute. I'm not turning just yet. I'm coming down that street.
Go ahead, Craig.
But my thing is, think about all of the people that they used to participate in this lie. Her grandmother, her mother, Gammy. Because Gammy sure knew. The children knew.
Okay, I see somebody asking why did they do this. All right, let's talk about why did they do this. All right, let's talk about it. Craig, you ready to talk about it?
I'm ready.
People do things like this because you've built up this whole persona and this whole facade, like, you know, everything is just good. Everything is good. Everything is, this, and and
copacetic.
and you actually believe that too, and you really don't want it to happen. You really don't want it to happen. You really don't. And so when it starts to unfold, you're like, I really don't want, because you don't want the public backlash. And you actually, and Craig, you may not agree with me on this. You may not agree with
What's that?
You may not agree with me
Well,
on this.
What is it?
They wanted to be an example to the Black community of how Black people can stay together.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It was their ego or pride.
But but that's bigger than their ego, though. You can't say it was their
public
ego.
perception.
You can't say that it was their ego, because it was bigger than their ego. It was about having a responsibility
To who?
to a community of
We
people.
don't give a fuck about that.
Maddie,
Now,
it was about- Maddie,
if Beyonce and Jay-Z break up, bitch, I might jump off of a bridge. No, I'm just kidding.
We be
I would say that
night.
they've made a good living because of their family-oriented persona that they used to give off. It was
It was financially
it was a
cohesive
business,
for them to
yes.
do.
It was a business.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have an HSBC.
Now you didn't say copacetic correctly. You put a T in there, but I just let that slide.
It wasn't financially cohesive.
I wish y'all could see her hitting my knee underneath the table. She hitting my knee underneath the table, y'all.
Cohesive.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was the thing where they didn't want to let the public down, so to speak, right? But August was telling the truth, obviously.
Well, we knew that.
Correct. Because when Will and Jada were sitting on that couch on Red Table Talk, and they said, when they talked about that whole entanglement foolishness.
She said, I didn't have a transgression.
Right.
She said, I don't think it was a transgression.
Because they were separated.
First of all, she was posting about Tupac too much. We already knew something was wrong.
That was true.
And
That's
she
true.
swear they never fucked.
Girl, bye.
But the way that she and Will were sitting on that Red Table Talk episode where they were sitting on the couch and they had the whole conversation, they bumped fists and said something like, we ride together. Right. Whatever that line is from Bad Boy.
Yeah, you don't bump fists with I ain't bumping fists.
I'm like, they sitting there look like friends.
Right. I ain't bumping fists with
Like me and you.
Correct.
But girl, it was a time, girl, we was in that hotel room in Dallas.
And what happened?
What happened?
And girl, I walked in that room and I said, girl, let me suck your dick, girl. And she said, you know what? I ain't doing nothing but watching Golden Girls. Come on in.
Oh, what was I doing? What was I doing?
You said, girl, it was so funny. Girl, I ain't doing nothing but watching Golden Girls. Come on in. And girl, I fell out my skin, girl. I said I fell out my skin, ho. And then, girl, I laid on the bed. We was on the live. And then you had got her. I said, girl, get that motherfucking sweet dick off me before you give me diabetes. Before you run my sugar up.
Look, y'all can run this over to Dineva. No, I still got the Facebook.
Don't you do that.
When
Dineva not here, girl.
When
Dineva, do that. Don't do that.
Dineva,
Don't do Dineva. Don't do that. Because listen.
Dineva wanted me to stick my screwdriver.
Let me call Dineva. Don't do Dineva. We not finna do that. We not doing that.
He ain't gonna answer.
Y'all not finna run these people over here.
He ain't gonna run that clip over to Dineva.
Y'all not finna do this.
Run that clip over to Dineva.
The thing about it is, y'all not finna do this.
He is not gonna answer.
Girl, if she answers, she gonna get you. She might be asleep because she got far soul tonight. That's she out today.
He ain't answering. Hang up.
Girl, I'm gonna let it rain 2 more times.
Hang up.
She maybe with her man.
If you don't hang up,
You better be glad. I'm gonna say, call me.
I ain't gotta be glad. You know, Facebook archives everything. Y'all see my eyes? Facebook archives everything. But back to that Will and Jada.
But that was so funny though, Craig. We got that. Now it was. Cause I can't do it. I said, I had hit the door. Like, and the door eased open.
Mm-hmm.
I said, girl, what you doing? I said, girl, let me suck your dick, girl. And she said, well, girl, I ain't doing nothing but watching Golden Girls. Come on in. Girl, I'll tell you that. I might have bust my intestines laughing so hard.
Craig, tell the story. What story? What story, Cynthia G?
Nah, we not doing that.
Oh, they talking about the Dineva story.
That's what they're talking about.
No, we not. Girl, that shit was funny, murder girl.
That was funny.
That was funny. And then we went over there. We got our pussy steamed out, girl. The Yanni, baby, the Yanni's, honey. That shit was. That
was
shit was funny. Cause
really
we laughed about that shit. We turned it. Listen, let me tell you something. It was funny when we laughed about it on camera. But when we turned that bitch off, and we still was cackling.
yes.
Bitch, we might have cackled both we might have cackled for a long time. Cause I said, I knocked the door. And then she acted like she didn't want me to come in. So I just opened the door and eased it. I stood to the door. I said, girl, what you doing here? She was looking at the bed. I said, girl, let me suck your dick, girl. And she looked at her phone. And she looked at me. She said, well, girl, I ain't doing nothing but watching Golden Girls. Come on in.
You know, I got my Golden Girls pajamas.
But anyway, personally, this is the way I feel about the whole situation. I feel that Will Smith is a Libra. And
he is?
Will is a Libra.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Will Smith is a Libra. And him being a Libra is very, like, we Libras are like, we definitely about face value of stuff. And then we also very much so like, girl, I don't really want this to be out to the public, or I really don't want this to get into the public thing like this. Like, girl, I really don't want to have to deal with this, because when I have to deal with this, I'm gonna really deal with it. Now, she doing this whole memoir tour.
And that's why she telling it.
Now, when he deal with it, it's gonna be ugly. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't forget that I said this. Now, when he finally deal with it,
because you're gonna let loose everything.
It's gonna be ugly. Now, mark my words when I tell you that it's gonna be really ugly. It's gonna be filthy. It ain't gonna be just really ugly. It's gonna be filthy. He may post her dirty drawers online, because you know when our scales is tipped over, it's all out. Don't start that shit, Craig.
One to the ground, one
Girl,
in the
your
air.
phone be ringing and
Girl,
stuff
my
all the
phone
time.
ain't finna be doing that. Don't start it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Y'all
gotta put y'all phones on.
I'm telling you, when he finally addresses it, like, it's gonna be very nasty.
Yep.
I just want to let y'all know that he's eating all this stuff, and it is wearing at him.
I know he got receipts too.
It's wearing at him. It's digging at him. He has receipts. He has receipts. He has receipts. He got everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna be. We're gonna see the inside of Jada Pinkett's panties.
This is this is where this saying really comes into play. Let a sleeping dog lie.
That's it.
But because
it's like every 5 minutes, we know you on your memoir tour. We know this, but it's like this man. We don't take embarrassment well like that,
especially if we left you alone.
right? Like, we weren't doing all that. We ain't do that.
Right.
Know that he's digging her. I want you to know, even though he loves her, he's digging a hole in the ground for her.
One thing about Libras, they pride.
I think the thing I think though is her saving grace is that he loves those kids,
those children. That's the only thing, Mo.
He loves those
That's
kids
true.
more than he wants to get back at her.
Listen, those kids is the only thing that's gonna protect her.
Yeah.
I promise you that those children is the only thing that is gonna protect her. Because if he snap, they all getting it. He's gonna come forward with his nigga.
Allegedly. Where's the sign?
Bitch, please.
No.
All right.
We're not doing that.
Okay. Thank you for protecting the show, Mo.
Thank you, welcome.
You want this one?
No, I need to so they say. He gonna come forward with his nigga, his bitch. He's gonna show the inner linings of that bitch panties.
Because the thing is, while she was playing around with August Alsina, her children's friend,
Right.
who was he dealing with? You think he was sitting over there tickling his toenails?
Well, allegedly they say he was you remember that movie Focus? Where he was with the
Yeah, that white lady.
There were rumors going around about that.
Listen, can I tell you? Ooh,
What?
Bird, I don't want to say it.
What?
Can I say it to you?
What?
Okay, y'all don't watch me say this to Craig. Why a big percentage of the time when black men be fucking around with other men, they use white women as masks?
Because white women oftentimes think, oh, he's just so eccentric. He's so artsy.
And so eclectic.
Yeah. But black women will see that as
zesty.
Yeah. That's it.
It's zesty.
That's it. Zesty.
Okay. Because
They love saying that.
I just want to know why. Because when you be seeing a lot of black men that be fucking around with only the white women and stuff like that. Only white women. They got a little motherfuckers agave liquid in they drink. It's past sugar.
How is Jamie Foxx doing?
Oh Lord. Signs, please. Make sure you keep the signs.
He doing fine, boy, after eating.
Wasn't his last girlfriend Katie Holmes, that white woman?
He said that's ultimately his life partner. He wants his life partner to be.
Oh, are they still together?
They not together. He said that's ultimately who he want to be. What is this?
Is this a new? Somebody said something about Jada's sexuality. You know, she grew up around the corner from me in Baltimore.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
They've been saying that she was
Just Zoe Frost. Do you have is this allegedly? Are these your cards? Are these your astral
she
prediction?
grew up around the corner from me. The streets have been talking about her in Baltimore.
What they saying, girl?
MC Light spends a lot of time at her house.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with two women being together.
How long was MC Light married? 22 minutes?
Oh Lord.
MC Light married
It's
that
not
man
about
for about
MC
22
Light,
minutes.
Craig. Craig, this is not about MC Light.
Janelle Monáe been hanging out over there too, hadn't she?
This is not about MC Light or Janelle Monáe.
No, I know. I'm just, you know.
This is about Jada Pinkett Smith.
What were they saying about Dwayne Martin
or Jada Pinkett?
Tisha Campbell's ex-husband? Weren't he and Will real close?
But it's okay. Murder, me and you real close, and we sisters.
What are we?
We sisters. You can come over here and watch TV anytime, girl.
Because, baby, they said that Dwayne Martin and what's his name was watching TV all the time.
Craig, they say you homophobic.
I am not homophobic.
Very.
I am just honest. I am just honest. Y'all just don't be wanting to hear the truth about y'all black heroes. I just said a moment ago, I'm going to lift black folks up as much as I'm going to criticize, to be honest.
As a hero.
Where's that baby's mama that Tyler Perry had that kid with?
Oh Lord.
We ain't seen them since the baby shower.
You talking about that supermodel?
Yeah, she was like Ethiopian or something.
Craig, you not finna come over here and terrorize. Every time you come over here, you gotta let Tyler Perry have it.
No.
You know that lady already don't feel me anyway because of Monique. You know that lady already don't feel me because of Monique. You already know that.
They don't do that because then they're gonna say you misgendered him.
Listen, we having gay talk right now.
Yes, we are.
So ain't nobody when we having gay talk, nobody's misgendered. We all she and her in here.
Right, Myrtle.
Right, Myrtle.
Right, Myrtle.
Myrtle know that. He know even I'm like, girl. He know she's straight. But we having fag talk. I want to do a
What?
fag talk.
What we having, girl?
Fag talk. I want to produce. I want to produce a TV show called Fag Talk.
What we calling it, girl?
Fag Talk. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. What we having, girl?
Fag Talk. See, that won't never make it to national television.
No.
But we definitely could do a segment on the show called Fag Talk.
You know why we couldn't do it? Because them white gays be down there picking and talking about why are they using that word?
Like, why are they saying that?
Right.
Girl, Fag Talk, girl. They say Craig is so tickled because he know that that's right. PHAG talk.
Right.
Fag talk.
Phonetically.
Yeah, fag talk. Let me write it down here so it can come from me. P. Mo, don't you write it.
I'm not writing nothing.
Okay.
I'm not writing nothing.
You're an ally. You're not part of the community. Don't you say it. We'll fuck you up like a white person saying nigga.
Don't you do that.
Okay.
You can't do that.
I don't. Do I ever say it?
Well, I'm just saying, don't do it. If you thought about it, you may laugh at it, but don't you do it.
Okay.
It's called fag. You can pin it up there.
Right. You can pin it, but that's as close as you get to that.
That's about it. Fag talk. That's it.
That belongs to us.
That belongs to us. You cannot do that.
Okay.
Don't you do that,
Fag talk.
Fag
That is too
talk.
funny.
baby. Don't you do that like that.
Charleston Singleton said, I will watch that. So is it a streaming show?
Yeah. We got to find a network that don't mind getting into the paint with that fag talk.
Woo. Oh my God. Chicken Squad said, Craig and Maddie, please do it.
Yeah, fag talk.
Fag talk. Welcome to Fag Talk.
Welcome to fag talk, darling. Well, the fags sit around and talk.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Fag Talk is sponsored by payforyoursay.com.
www.payforyoursay.com. Use promo code Maddie150.
Maddie 150. And if you really want to use both of our pro, Fag 220.
Talk.
Fag 225.
Oh God.
Y'all are
Okay.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
indeed.
Y'all are
Baby, we got to see if Netflix gonna pick that up.
Okay.
Listen,
Fag talk.
but Craig, we got to be real. Listen, we can do it, but we got to be real smart with it because RuPaul calls the girls cunts every year.
But, honey, and I think that the idea behind Fag Talk would be that we would be politically incorrect.
So fag, P, political, hot topics,
Political hot topics.
political hot topics affecting generations. Fag talk, political hot topics affecting generation.
Yeah.
Fag talk.
Yeah, I like that.
Because RuPaul uses cunt every season. Nobody really catches.
That's what I was about to say.
Charisma.
You can say this. You can put this.
Listen, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. That's cunt. C-U-N-T. You must have a cunt.
They said put it on Tubi.
Shit, Tubi got money.
Right.
Y'all be over there playing with Tubi. They giving somebody a couple dollars.
Girl, I saw that little clip of that little production. Girl, Claudia Jordan. Girl, I know that's your co-worker.
We're not finna do Claudia.
Girl, she was over there shooting that man, his girlfriend, and the little and the baby. I said, what is this?
We're not finna do Claudia.
Guns sounded like firecrackers.
They said political hot top. Ooh, political hot topics affecting gays.
Affecting gays. I was gonna say affecting the girls, but affecting.
Oh, we could say affecting the girl.
Because see, I don't want to say the gays because then that excludes trans.
But then everything ain't gonna be political. Popular hot topics affecting the girl.
Yeah.
Fag talk.
Yeah. The girls. Look at
The
Chris
girl. Okay, I will be needing my 75% of that or 80%. You can get 20 because I did say fag talk. Y'all witnessed that right here.
Why you gotta have 80%?
Brother, you wasn't thinking about fag talk like
Girl, 60-40.
That's too much. You did nothing.
Do you see why I just freelance over here?
They said yes, and HBO Max. So we have any producers out there? Any producers any segment producers, any line producers, any television producers that are out there in our comment section. We want to create a show. It's called Popular Hot Topics Affecting the Girls. PHAG talk. Would they catch it?
Girl, yeah. They would.
It's about ask Tyler, the executive producer. He ain't because he's not gonna
we go right down here studio and film it.
Because he's not going to accept that he's part of the fag conversation.
Dear Lord.
He's not going to accept that he's part of the fag conversation, part of the fag talk.
I am not playing.
They put popular hot topics and gossip.
I like that.
Yeah,
popular
I like that.
Hot topics and gossip.
Because it broadens.
But the acronym is FAG.
So the girls got to be.
So y'all would know, but you know. I'm at home watching popular hot topics about and gossip.
I'm watching popular hot topics and gossip.
Oh, you watching Fag Talk? Oh, you watching Fag Talk? Girl, get Lee Daniels on the line. Somebody said Lee Daniels can produce it.
Let me text him and see. Girl, he's not gonna live for that. He gonna like, not matter. You know we can't do that.
Well, RuPaul says kind.
But it's called charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
When this is called popular hot topics.
Well, he said, but it's still RuPaul's Drag Race, and he says in order for the girls to win this competition, you have to have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. So you have to have a cunt, or you have to be a cunt in order to win this competition. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Who is Jamie Diana? She keeps saying I'll help produce it.
I know her. Yes.
Girl, does she work in television?
Yes.
Well, girl, get her on the line. Get her on the line.
Operator, get Miss Jamie on the line.
Well, just the other night,
we had a horrible fight. I admit that I was out of control, but I still love my bag with my body and soul. They said, don't let no white gays touch this. Oh my God. Now, why do y'all want to exclude the white gays?
They can be the grip.
We need the white gays.
They can put our microphones on.
No, we need the white gays in order to now listen, Zeus ain't gonna do nothing but let the straights come over there and beat on us. Here's my thing with Zeus giving.
Do people even subscribe to Zeus anymore?
Yes, they do. Yes.
I didn't know. I'm just saying I know it was
yes,
popular.
they subscribe to Zeus. Here's my thing with Zeus, and when Zeus gives girls opportunities over there.
Somebody Chicken Squad said, promise us some singing breaks on Fag Talk.
Well, trust me, there will be.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
People, when they subscribe to Zeus over there, like when the fags go over there on Zeus, I noticed that like they always put them in a position where they are subordinate to anybody that identifies as heterosexual, and they allow that their security. Like I watched when Sydney was over there and she was doing the Bad Girls Club. Now I watched Sydney go over there and she did the Bad Girls Club, and I just was like, okay, now I already know where this is getting ready to go. I know where this is going. The moment that she has an altercation with one of the bio women, and they attempt to knock her or tap her on her shoulder, you know, they're gonna hold her and let them beat on her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the Bad Girls Club is a show about throwing hands. It's about throwing hands, about fighting. I don't even know really what the premise of the show is about fighting. It's about meeting up, fighting. So I watched my niece say that was her biggest aspiration in her life, was to be a part of the Bad Girls Club. And I watched her make that happen for herself. And then I also watched an episode where she was in the back of a car, and the security, she was arguing with one of the girls, and the security turned around and told her, nigga, you better watch your motherfucking mouth. And I was just like, wow. It saddens me to see the It just saddens me to see stuff like that. Mo, can we get 30 seconds? 'Cause I need to get out my words, right? So I don't be throwing 30 seconds, please. All right, I know how I want to word it now. Thank you, Craig, for helping me with your HSBC.
Look at him, Mary over there laughing.
I think that we have, at the expense of compromising some of our integrity and compromising some of our some things, we have placed ourselves in positions to where, not that we do anything for fame, but we would lay certain things down or compromise certain things, not for fame, but to assimilate.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying this right?
Sacrificing ourselves.
That we would to assimilate, to break through, because we already know that there's really no ways to really break through. Mm-hmm. Just like when I'm doing TV with other stuff or whatever, and they try to take elements of me out. And I tell them all the time, that's not going to work, because my people are going to pick up that you remove those elements from me. I don't want to do it. There's lots of reasons why that I'm not doing TV with certain things, because I'm not going to compromise either. I'm not going to do anything like that. Like, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm occupied. I could be on the Housewives of Atlanta because I'm not fighting. Bitch, I'm too rich to be over there fighting hoes. Oh, bitches, this 50, we 50 years old over there throwing hands. I can read you to the floor. I can get you to a read where you throw something at me, bitch. I could get you to that space. But I can't be in a space where I'm occupying a space where your go-to is to get up and throw hands on me.
That's your first line of defense.
Because the first thing that you're going to do is rely on your security guard after you hit me. And we see it countless times over and over, where a lot of women who are transphobic or who might be transphobic and homophobic do things and then fall back on, I'm a woman. Because it happens to me constantly when I get into it with a motherfucker, and then they fall back on, I'm a woman. So I know how to read you to a place that gets your stomach in bubbles, where you have to take you some Pepto-Bismol or Imodium AD that's going to have your stomach bubbling. But getting into those places where you have to defend yourself, and then security they've already hired security to throw you on your face, because those securities are ready. I watched those videos back, and I've never talked about it, but those security are ready to mash her on her face, or any other trans person that occupy those spaces. Those security over there with their arm full, I can't wait to knock this nigga. This a nigga in a wig. I can't wait to hit this nigga in his face. I can't wait to slam this nigga on them fake ass titties. I can't wait to kick this nigga in his ribs. And I sit there and I watch a lot of the girls put themselves in those positions, or want to get themselves in those positions, like where they want to do a show like that, where it's like, I just want to. You've seen it too, Craig. Yeah. Like, nobody don't want to do no show like that.
You're right. Yeah.
Craig, since we're sitting here talking about something, I'd like for you to, Jameson, how much time I got? Okay, we got 20 more minutes. Okay. I'd like for you to click over here on brand, and I'd like for you to go to the last thing that we put in, because I need Craig and I need to have a debate on this. Put the still up, please. Mario, do y'all agree? Mario says he belongs.
Can somebody please Google?
Oh no, Craig! I need to read the thing fully out. I need to read it.
Okay,
I need to fully read it out.
Okay, because I already had my answer.
Craig, I need to really, I
Okay.
need to fully read it out now, girl. Damn.
Go ahead.
Go back, Mo. I was not finished reading it.
Oh, I thought you were done.
No,
I thought
Craig
we
had
saw-
already started body gesturing and shit.
I mean, I thought we
I
saw
was like,
what we
girl.
needed. I thought we saw what we needed.
I saw what I needed.
Mario says he belongs on an R&B Mount Rushmore with Beyonce, Michael Jackson, and Whitney Houston. Let's deliberate on this. Are we deliberating? Let's deliberate.
That ain't nothing to deliberate.
It is. We have to deliberate on this. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson. We're talking about black artists here. Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin.
He's not even better than Chris Brown.
Well, I'd like, okay, so let's start a new Rushmore.
Of what? What's the topic? What's the headline?
We just want a new Rushmore. Wait, we said, okay. All right. Now, y'all had to slap Mariah in there when I was talking about black folks. Y'all do this to try to get me to start talking about Mariah. I'm not doing this with y'all today. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Y'all did this stuff and tried to slap Mariah in on the side over there like I wasn't going to see that. Now, Mario, you just got your hair braided, girl, and then you cut it off. How do you feel that you're going to sit on Mount Rushmore with Beyonce all on his mouth like liquor, like Smooth Criminal, motherfucking Michael Jackson, and I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston? Who told you this?
Unless you...
Craig, why is you not saying... Craig, Judge Craig.
Yes.
Craig, please. We need you to chime in on this, Judge Craig.
No, finish saying what you wanted to say.
Mario, what other songs that Mario has besides...
Because I don't know nothing says, you should let me love
Okay, so
you.
it's that. Okay,
He
so...
also sang the one with, Biz Marquis' old song, Just Friends. She said she just...
I don't know that.
I remember that. Okay, but that's 2 songs. What else he got?
Okay, Braid My Hair.
That's 3. So You Should Let Me Love You, Just Friends, and Braid My Hair.
Can you please look at this and see what his total album sales are? Because I know my eyes got to be deceiving me if this nigga done got up here and said he should be on the Mount Rushmore. Did somebody look up the definition for delusions of grandeur? Did anybody look that up? He got a song called How Do I Breathe? Okay. Oh, baby, how will I know? This says to date, Mario
Okay.
has sold.
Uh-huh.
Can you guess?
100 million albums.
2.3 million.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't put himself up there.
I would see. What's the other one? What's the Eve one name?
I don't know.
Jacquees.
Oh, Jacquees?
Yeah, I feel him. Jacquees.
They in the same boat.
They in
all
the same
boat.
area.
Yeah, they in the same boat. Jacquees, Mario, yeah, they in the same boat.
And who else? Jacquees,
Mario.
Mario. No,
I
I
don't
don't
even know his name.
No, I don't put Trey Songz in.
How about now? I'm asking because somebody put in the comments. Ray J.
Girl, all Ray J had was one wish.
No, I'm saying is he in the same group with with Mario and Jacquees?
Mario's he probably.
I'm gonna tell you who
Mario is a step up over Ray J.
he down there with Lloyd. Because all Lloyd had was what's my song by Lloyd?
He had a song with Lil Wayne. That
what's the song come on, what's the Lloyd song?
Shit, what's the name of that song?
We can't even think of the damn name of the song.
What's the name that he has with Lil Wayne? The
What's
Lloyd
the
song that
song?
he got with Lil Wayne. Who knows? Southside.
No, I don't even
That's
know
not
Southside.
it though. That's not it. But he does have a song.
It's called You.
Yes.
How does it go?
Right off the bat.
Stop. Wait a minute. Da, 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 da. I don't even know the word. My heart, all in it.
And I just want to be with you tonight.
Yeah.
Girl, please. I'm
In the case of Mario being on Mount Rushmore, we have unanimously decided, and I decree and declare that your submission has been rejected.
null and void.
Null and void.
I don't even understand why Mario would even say something like that. Like, why would he even utter his? Is that his way of trying to be back out in the zeitgeist?
Maybe he really
Because ain't nobody
feel like
really
that.
talking about him no more.
Probably. Could be.
Not only that, though, I think that if you perform it and somebody's not into your performance like they were with Whitney, Michael, Beyonce.
Okay, but we gotta. All right, hold on now.
Well, where is he performing?
But let's do this, Craig. Okay, all right.
He been performing.
Can we do this, Craig? No, can we do this?
What?
You remember the Legends panel that used to be on YouTube? I loved the Legends panel.
What you?
Okay.
Where is this going? I need to know where this is going.
Okay, we know Whitney, Janet, Michael, Prince, Mariah, Tina, Aretha,
Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan.
Patty, Gladys Knight,
You don't want to put Shaka Khan up there?
Shaka Khan. We know that they got their own mount. They got their own mountain over there. And we know that there will never, ever be Anita Baker.
Anita Baker.
We know that there'll never be any
More people like that.
there's not even any sounds like that.
Right.
I read an article. And you know what this article
Luther.
Marvin Gaye.
You know what's
Marvin Gaye. You're not going to put Marvin Gaye up there, man?
Marvin is there
Somewhere in there.
posthumously. I mean, I like Marvin, but Marvin, he didn't really make them hits like, he didn't live long enough, excuse me.
True.
But you know what's missing from music today? These niggas don't go to church.
I know my parents loved me, standing high and come on me. I know now that I'm ready, for finally I can say, it's a different world, ooh, and where it comes from. Yes, it is not that. Give a chance to make it. Hey, and if we don't rest on my road, you can decide. We can take care. Just remember what you've been told. It's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different where you come from. Ooh, and where you come from.
And that was a singer.
Not only that, they should have played that for Mario.
I know.
They should have played that for Mario. It's a different world where he come from if he think that he on the Mount Rushmore.
That nigga from Baltimore, he
I
lost his mind.
know.
He done lost his mind.
Again, we back on this, and we back on this because me and Craig is here. I know. Yeah. You didn't hear them chitlins in her throat.
Oh Lord.
But wait a minute now. Hold on now. Let's go back to circa Queen Supreme Court. Girl, you weren't giving Aretha all that because I was like, Aretha's all you were talking about was Patti LaBelle.
No, the reason why I wasn't giving Aretha that because I had got that Aretha album that I love.
Baby. and I used to fight her tooth and nail. I'm like, no, you better get into Aretha.
Oh,
Because
my
that
goodness.
lady's voice, Bill Clinton made that lady's voice a national treasure.
No, Bill Clinton loves Patti LaBelle.
Well, he didn't make Patti LaBelle's voice a national treasure. He might be eating Patti LaBelle's pies.
No, he loves Patti.
That James Chanel promoted.
He said Patti LaBelle was his favorite singer of all time.
Well, all I can tell you is that he had Aretha over at that White House a lot. And he made that lady's voice.
Love me. One me. Craig, it's that. It's those little things.
Yeah.
It's those little things.
Those little iterations.
It's those little. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah,
And she doing it with her mouth closed.
ooh.
That's right.
Heard her say,
Yes.
yeah. This ain't no gospel.
It's all in her throat.
I want to say this, right? I want to say this, and I love my white people that fuck with me.
White vocals ain't like ours, though.
I love my white folks that fuck with me. But that's soul.
Yeah.
And their vocal folds just aren't made that way.
Now, some of them is, bitch, don't play.
Very few.
I think people can sing, but they just don't know how to sing.
Bitch, don't play.
Well, there's a hollowness in their vocal folds that we just don't have. There's an essence.
that I finally heard her say, who?
Yeah.
It's a different
Because it's inflections of pain. It's inflections of pain. It's
Of
inflections
experience.
of experience. It's inflections of sorrow. It's inflections of soul.
Man,
JoJo can sing, but she ain't got Fantasia in her throat.
They said Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson can sing. The girl is bad, but there's a difference in her vocal fold. Listen to what I'm saying. there's a difference in her vocal fold.
They said Christina Aguilera.
Christina can sing too, but there's a difference in her vocal
I
fold.
put Christina and Jennifer Hudson in the same lane.
And then you say,
What lane is that, Maddie?
It's a lot of screaming.
that's a lot of screaming. Adele can sing too, but there's a
Adele
difference
can sing.
in the vocal fold
Adele ain't doing this.
at all.
Give Adele this and tell her to do this.
I know my parents loved me. Stand behind me, come on me.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, now that I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally can say it's a different world.
Ooh.
And where you come from.
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
Here it go, here it go.
And if we focus on our goal, you can decide, we can take it. Just remember that you've been
Better you.
It's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different world. Where you come from. Ooh, and where you come from.
Now let me tell you something. When Aretha sang that, she was in the studio like this, singing just like this. Here's a chance to make it. Barely moving. A white girl singing that, she got to be doing all of this to get to them notes. Aretha ain't got to do all of that. That's what I mean about the difference in the vocal fold.
I'll agree.
There's a power in a black person's our vocal folds are just made differently.
So it said Amy Winehouse. What do y'all think about Amy Winehouse?
She could sing too. But there's a difference in the vocal fold.
Because I think Amy Winehouse had some soul in her.
She had it, but she ain't got that soul in her throat naturally. And I love Yebba too. I got her on my playlist. But there's a difference in the vocal fold.
So is that Fergie?
Listen.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
I wanna say
I want to say,
happy birthday
Yeah.
to you. I wanna say happy birthday
When she slid up on that note.
to my daddy.
I love you.
I love you. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old? How old? I know how old you are now.
She forgot this was happy birthday.
Correct.
I'm so glad you're still here. I can say, Lord knows I can say, Happy birthday to you.
Let's be clear. That could have went in a completely different
It
direction.
surely could have.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to run up out of here.
Craig, that could have went into a completely different direction.
I'm not saying that Celine Dion can't sing. I'm not saying that Tori Kelly can't sing. I'm not saying that Joss Stone, wherever she is, can't sing. I'm not saying that Kelly Clarkson can't sing. What I'm saying is that vocal fold, the way that our vocal fold opens and closes, and the thickness of it and the texture of it, we're constructed differently. You know how like white folks are built differently? Their bodies are built differently. It's the same with our vocal fold.
All right,
That
let's
picking cotton, that's what
let's
happened.
be clear too.
So
Can you back me up on this, Craig? Because
Uh-huh.
you know I'm gonna bring it back around to me. You know I do because I'm a narcissist.
Go ahead.
Craig, I have a very distinct voice too. Not in singing. I'm not talking about
okay.
singing. I have a very distinct voice.
Oh, okay.
Like I done been in places a motherfucker done turned around and knew it was me.
Right.
Just because I was like, girl, that's TS.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. You TS about? Yes. I knew it was you by the way you sound.
Yeah.
So I understand exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah. There's a texture in the voice.
And even though there are other homosexuals that are popular with their presence and stuff like that, you know, if you put all us on a track, you could pick me out on a track. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can pick it out on a track. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, I do.
No, I'm laughing at one of the comments. Go ahead, I'm listening. Somebody said I'm gonna have to show my MD in this vocal fold. A white vocal coach told me that years ago, and I started paying attention. I said, "Well, yeah, she right." She literally said the way that black folks' vocal folds are made, just genetically.
Okay, y'all saying Kiki Wyatt. Okay. For example, I like Kiki Wyatt, right? But I do think that Kiki Wyatt
She tears that same run up over and over.
yeah, it's an overextension of the I want her to say something else now. I must have rehearsed my life 1,000 times. I want her to do I want her to sing something else.
What's that little run she does at the end? That thing. I'm like, okay, girl. She's like, I'll be like, all right.
That's why I be with her. That's why every time y'all bring her up, I just be like, every time y'all bring her up, I just be like, girl.
I mean, I do like her. She can sing for sure, but she can sing. I mean,
Jameson, how much time I got?
That's what I was saying. I said it has something to do when it goes back to.
and see, so, look. Somebody said Patti LaBelle is guilty too. But see, when I come up here and speaking that truth, y'all don't want to hear that.
She what? You're not gonna
Guilty of doing too much.
I've seen Patty come through and slay the building for pieces.
I didn't say she couldn't slay the building sometimes, but sometimes she does too much, and many times she's sharp.
But we show up for
Yeah,
Patty.
sometimes.
Hold on, let's be clear here. We show up for Patty's doing too much.
But I do love Patty though.
We show up, Craig. Don't you do Patty?
I didn't say
It's
I
a
don't
lot
love
of things
Patty.
that you can do, but don't do Patty. We show up because Patty does. Okay, let's clear it up right here, right now.
Go ahead.
We show up for Patty because she does too much and just enough at the same time, and we show up for Whitney because she gives just right.
How about Aretha?
We show up for Aretha because we know it's a ham hawk in there. I know, yeah.
Patty, I love Patty. But when they did them verses, when she did the verses with Gladys sat over there and sang.
Gladys sat her. She did.
Correct. I'm glad you're being honest now. Patty was all them theatric, taking her shoes off.
But that's what.
Hold on. She had luggage all over to the side. She changing her shoes. Girl, we didn't tune in to see how many shoes you had. Them sharp ass notes.
But those are what Pat. That's what we show up for. Pat
No, we wanted her to sing the hits, and she ain't remember the lyrics.
And that's what we show up for her for.
Rika said Patty Sugar was low that night. Rika said Patty Sugar was low that night. Girl, we wanted her to sing. She got cases of Louis Vuitton sitting up there. Gladys Knight was looking at her like,
I said it's leaving. I say, bitch, Gladys was gone.
Gladys was not playing with you.
On that midnight train to Georgia.
Is it on that midnight train?
Yeah. It
Yes.
was so much richness.
Now Gladys's voice has sustained over the years too.
It was so rich. I was like,
I
oh
can't
my
say
God.
the same for Miss Dion.
They said she 80, y'all. What y'all want from
I want her to do her theatrics. That's what I'm showing up for Patty.
And
to do.
how old you think Gladys is?
her?
They talking about Patty is 80. Well, how old you think Gladys is? 18? They think Gladys just came off American Idol?
But Gladys has a lower register than Patty has.
Well, so does Dionne Warwick now.
No, Dionne Warwick has a lower register than everybody.
Dionne Warwick is down there with Barry White.
She is. You looked inside my fantasy and made each one come true. Something no one else had ever found a
Girl, you
way
sound
to
like Al
do.
Jarreau, not Dionne.
They in the same area. I kept the memories one by one since you let me in, and I know I'll never love this way again.
They bring it up. Otis Redding.
I
y'all.
know I'll never
Bitch, you better fall off that note.
love this way again. So I keep holding on.
Yes.
Before the good is gone. I know I'll never love this way again. Oh
Why are
no.
you doing it like that?
Because that's what I used to see her do. And I would see her stick those teeth out.
Baby. And that chin
And I would see those
trying to
teeth.
get to that note.
Now listen, if you watch her, listen, bitch, we get onto music. Every time I get if
So
you
somebody just said in the comments, all of this started because we talked about Mario.
if you get on, if you watch Dion, right, and you go back and you watch Whitney, Whitney studied Dion because Dion was the girl to study. Dion was the girl to study.
And quiet as is kept, hating ass Aretha didn't like it.
Well, let's keep
Now
it.
I love Aretha.
Now-
Now Aretha wanted to be the only
Why
girl.
would you say she a hater though?
But let's be clear.
'Cause
And
Dion
I
had
want to be
commercial
I want to
success
be clear
first.
here. I want to be clear here, and I want to be clear now. Had Whitney Elizabeth Houston been born in the time and been an astounding singer during the time of Aretha Franklin, she would have ran Aretha up under the table.
We wouldn't know Aretha.
Wait, but who? Okay, wait.
We would-
Okay, well at least we agree with that.
We wouldn't know Aretha.
If she grew up during the Aretha era, she would have ran Aretha up under that piano.
No, Aretha would have stayed in gospel. She'd have been over there with Karen Clark and the rest of the girls. Aretha would have been over there with Karen Clark and Dorinda, okay?
With the training and the knowledge that Whitney came in with, because Whitney came in with already, she was a trained singer.
Right.
Wait, who was her godmother again?
Who's godmother?
Aretha was.
Aretha is Whitney's godmother.
So that's what I'm saying. So if she
Look
was
at somebody
born-
saying bullshit, baby.
No,
Listen
if
to
she
me.
was born with Aretha, that means she wouldn't have learned what she learned. from
Sweetheart. Her mother was also a singer, Miss Sissy.
Aretha. Oh,
was
Miss
singing.
Sis-
But let's be clear. I do. Craig, let's have our talks that we have.
Go ahead.
First of all, Patty has no vocal training. Had Patty's vocals been trained,
Why Craig
I
laughing?
wanted to
though?
say something real shady right there. Say that again.
Patty has no vocal training.
That she needs some vocal coaching.
Had Patty, because Patty is a trumpet
Yes, she is.
that goes bananas.
She is.
Her biggest hits were when her voice was controlled.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Her biggest hits was when her voice was controlled, like no,
When her voice was what?
control
And not sharp, which is what I've been saying.
like Patty, don't go in that area over there. Stay here.
Right.
So so if she was able to, if she had the knowledge of singing, not saying she could sing like, but she had the knowledge of singing like Whitney, then who would you say?
Who?
Patty.
Patty is in her, but Patty's.
No, hold on. See, this is where she wants to abandon the Patty ship, but she don't really want to.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
Turn
That's
around.
why I brought it up.
Look at me.
That's why I brought it up.
Look at me. The question is clear.
That's why I
If
brought
it was
it up.
Patty and Whitney, which one?
If Patty had the knowledge of singing like Whitney had,
And they came through at the same
and
time.
they came at the same time,
Whitney would have sat Patty down too.
Yes, she would.
Oh, okay. I just needed you to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she would have sat her. Because let's be perfectly clear. When Whitney came through her era, she sat all the singing girls down.
Mickey Howard, Phyllis Hyman. They didn't stand a chance. Aretha Franklin. Aretha. She had Aretha singing A Rose is a Rose with Lauryn Hill, trying to stay relevant. Listen, one thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm a truth teller. And you may not like what I'm saying, but I'm a truth teller.
She had all those girls over there watching her do what she does.
She had them what?
Watching her do.
Look, she had them seated.
Watching her do what she does.
Correct.
And that's no shade.
That's just the truth.
She had those girls seated watching her do what she do. That was Sissy's daughter. That's why that's why they didn't want her to be a dyke.
really, man?
No.
Well,
It's the truth.
well, and some of y'all may not know this, but Sissy, not only was she a gospel singer, but you know she did background for Luther for years.
And Aretha.
And Aretha.
They say Aretha up there with Prince cussing us out. Okay, oh well.
They said Aretha what?
But I guarantee you, had Whitney came through those girls' time frame, they would have been seated as well.
Baby.
So I just want to get this clearly. So you're saying that you don't believe there's anybody, which I'm in that boat also, but you don't believe there's anybody that could outsay Whitney.
It was
class.
Okay,
It came up in the
it
same
was
era.
Whitney. Okay, it was not. It's not about out singing her. It was about her technique. It was about the rawness of it. It was about
the
her
clarity,
the clarity,
the crispness
It was the
in
crisp.
her voice,
It was the crisp.
and her range.
Well, Mariah came in with more range than her.
Right, but when Whitney's vocals ascended to a certain volume or to a certain level, you can still hear the clarity. Mariah's shit gets kind of lost.
No, Mariah is more concerned about the look.
And the aesthetics. Right, she's trying to be cute and trying to be cute to get to her notes. Whitney said, "Fuck all of that."
Whitney said, "Bitch, Whitney said, listen, come on here and let's do this because I need to smoke this weed." No, we just being honest. I need to smoke this weed. I need to bump this coat. I need to get my pussy dug up. I ain't got time for all this.
Robin is waiting for me in the car.
She's waiting on me to call me the Theodora.
Yes, it was Whitney's tone and her vibrato.
It was her tone. It was her vibrato. It was the way she stood there and just gave it.
Flat-footed.
That motherfucking AT&T True Voice commercial.
Woo!
Now listen, it's all distorted because somebody taped it. But bitch, when that shit hit the TV, I know what you're feeling, though we're far
I
apart.
do remember that.
I hear you in my heart. Just let me in, loud and clear. Stop. It will be a stop.
And that was a TV commercial.
Right.
Coming through
Right.
your true voice.
You young children that were born in the 90s, get over to YouTube and Google that.
No, you young children that were born into the era that y'all think that the Mariah outsings her because she whistles and all this type of stuff. I'm not, no tea, no motherfucking shade. Y'all get the bad version of motherfucking Whitney.
Yeah.
and y'all used the bad version. But bitch, the Whitney, when it was crystal clear, when we was over there like, bitch, sing.
Listen.
But I think people also get confused of being able to sing and knowing how to sing. Those are two.
Well, she had both of those abilities.
Of course,
She sure
she had
did.
both of them. But I think because people know how people can sing, people automatically feel like, oh yeah, they know how to sing.
Bitch,
there's a difference.
mama's voice would crack in one area and she
would keep going.
She keep going. She come and fix that right on up.
She sure would.
Or if she knows she couldn't hit it, she'll chop it up in a way where it still sounded good.
Now, wait a minute, Mo. She could hit him.
No.
He told me she knew she couldn't hit
No,
him.
when
I
she got
caught
older.
that. I caught that.
No, Craig.
older,
No,
when
I'm
she got
gonna bag
older.
more over this. There were times that she got what she couldn't hit.
Now, when she got hold of them drugs real good.
That's what I mean.
She did a lot of that
It
talk
was not
singing.
the drugs, it was the cigarette.
She did that too. She did a lot of
It
that
was
talk
not the
singing.
drug because Aretha's voice changed when she was smoking cigarettes. Aretha's voice got more raspy. I know my parents love me.
Well, that's because Aretha didn't want to put down them hog maws. And her pressure was up. Her ankles were swollen. Her ankles were heavy.
Let me see if this
Is that
I know what you're feeling, though we're far apart. I hear you in the morning. Just let me hear real you coming through your true voice.
AT&T paid her a coin for that. She was beautiful in that commercial.
Though we're far apart, I hear you in the morning. Just let me hear real you coming through your true voice.
She sang the shit out of
Bitch.
that.
You're not hearing that ever again. You're not hearing that
No.
ever again. You're not hearing
AT&T ain't booking near another person.
that.
for
No,
no
I'm just
commercial.
talking about the voice. I'm talking about that voice.
Yeah, no.
You never hear that again. You are never
That
hear
commercial was legendary.
bitch, we were sitting at home gathering it up.
We were like,
Sing with me!
yes. Bitch, everybody was switching over to AT&T.
AT&T.
Let me reach out and touch you, bitch.
again. Is that how my voice gonna be sounding when I go
Shit.
AT&T?
You know the way.
Now, I will say this, because I know people are like, okay, Whitney was there. Whitney didn't have the best catalog. She has a lot of great songs, but Mariah, I do think, had a better music catalog.
She does. Mariah does have a better music
Yeah.
catalog.
So if they went,
But
for
I also
verses-
say
so
this
if
to
they went for
Mariah.
verses, you think
I
Mariah
also
would?
say this to Mariah. Sis, you don't gotta sing everything. Just write it and pass it to somebody else.
Correct. Correct.
So are you saying that she would beat Whitney in the verses?
I didn't say that.
No,
Yeah,
'cause
I
we're
do.
talking about
But
catalog, 'cause we're talking about-
I do believe that
but I-
Mariah would have beaten Whitney in the
song
verse.
for song, Mariah got more songs.
Yes, Mariah would have set her.
Just like song for song, Brandy has more songs than Monica. Song for song, Brandy has more songs than Monica.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I don't care what you
believe
feel about the voice.
I do believe that Mariah would have sat Whitney in the verses.
Okay.
She would have.
She would have sat her.
She would have. She would have. Because Mariah does have more songs.
She would have sat her in the verses. Like, and I would have been sitting over there like, girl, don't do it, Whitney.
Girl, don't you come up here and play My Name Is
Whitney,
Not
don't do-
Susan,
Whitney,
and
don't-
this lady is playing We Belong Together.
Yeah, don't do it, Whitney.
Let this one pass you by.
Like, ma'am, don't do
Let
this.
this pass you
Just stay iconic and legendary in this space over here, girl.
Right.
Whitney, don't do it. Do not versus her. Because this woman is going to seat you, girl. After you've gotten past I Will Always Love You, girl, she's gonna sit you, she's gonna tell you, are you done, mamas? You really are. Have a seat.
Wait a minute. TJ somebody. Who is
Hold
that
on,
in
let
here?
me see.
TJ somebody.
Oh, right here.
Said Monica has more #1 hits. I don't know what computer or internet you're looking at, but I'm gonna need you to update your computer.
Craig,
system.
don't you do that because you wrote almost doesn't count.
Oh my God.
Craig, don't you do that because you wrote almost doesn't count. Almost made you love me, yeah.
Almost made you cry.
They said Whitney's a different decade than Mariah Longneck. Oh my God, don't do Mariah.
Yeah, Jenny Boom. Yeah, he's referring to fan favorites. We're talking about number one hits that hit the radio that the rest of us enjoyed. We're not talking about the
Wait, Nate said all Whitney had to do was sing the national anthem. I mean, and then after that,
she could have did the whole Bodyguard soundtrack.
And then after that, she would have had to be seated. Unless she was going to pick up the preacher's wife.
Yeah, that should count. That should count.
The preacher's wife.
After the preacher's wife.
But wait a minute, You Give Good Love was on that.
No, Murder, that was it. No, this is okay. So if we would have did the verses, the first song that we would have had them start out with was "You Give Good Love" and "Visions."
Vision of Love.
Vision of Love.
Okay.
That would have been the first battle song.
Mm-hmm.
But are we included?
No, that'd have been the first. "You Give Good Love" and "Visions of Love." That would have been the first battle song.
I like "You Give Good Love" more than "Vision of Love."
I do too. But "Visions of Love" is when it really made me say, okay, Mariah's, because there was a moment that I thought Mariah was going to gather her.
Well, she did at the bank.
She did.
She did, because Mariah wrote. Whitney didn't
Correct.
write.
But no, I'm just saying there was a moment that I was like, oh, she's finna gather her. But then after Mariah, I've always felt that Mariah we've relied on her whistle. That's what we wait on. We hear her say, ooh.
But I also feel like Mariah, and I know Mariah is biracial, but that's what I'm talking about texture and voice. Mariah has a great voice, but her voice isn't it's not as soulful to me.
Yeah, it's more Caucasian.
Yeah, it's very more Caucasian.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That you turned out to be. Yeah. Very airy. With Witness. Oh! All that shit she got from Aretha, because she did gather some of that stuff from Aretha.
She sure did. And Sissy. Now, I don't like Sissy's singing voice as a solo.
There have been areas that there was a couple songs I've seen Sissy go forth in. I was like, oh shit.
As a solo?
Yes, that I've seen her go forth in, and I see Whitney all up and through that.
Okay. Yeah, I like Sissy with the choir.
That's messed up.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all still here going on about Brandy and Monica. First of all, Brandy's fans typically went to high school and got a degree and then went on to college. Monica's fans.
You're not finna do this.
Monica's fans.
You're not finna do this.
Monica's
You're
fans.
not finna do this, bitch.
Monica's fans had drug dealer boyfriends. They were teenage pregnancies.
You are not finna do this.
They went to college for
You are not finna do this. You are not gonna do that. Like she's over. You're not finna do this.
Oh, Craig.
Trying to give Monica the Keisha Cole treatment. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do Monica like you do Keisha Cole.
Yeah,
You're not gonna do that.
Y'all had tattoos. Y'all had tattoos at 14. Had a couple miscarriages and abortions.
Ooh, that's messed
Well,
up.
Ray J take up all Brandy slack.
Oh my God! Look! So Durant said, "Fag talk already canceled." So they say. Oh my God! I'm just kidding, y'all. Some of y'all just be taking me so seriously. Oh my God! Brandy made really wholesome music. Oh my God! Did y'all have any questions about Pay for Your Say?
We do, but we got to. I want to touch something because we gonna come back to this stuff again on Monday, Murder. Some of the stuff that we need to. I heard Carisha and JT doing their own solo projects. I heard JT doing a
Well, Carisha been solo.
Did he? Or is that JT?
No, JT was.
Oh, Carisha's with Diddy, right?
need order in this motherfucker.
I mean, Carisha ain't been so long. I mean,
I haven't heard anything from them since.
You've heard it.
no, you've heard from Carisha. You just ain't heard from what's her
From
name?
JT?
JT. Oh God. Oh God.
They said Carisha fans went to college.
Oh God. Oh God. I mean, is anybody interested in the truth? I mean,
Well, we'll just move on from there. Let's talk about pay for your sake. Come on, Chris. We've come to the end of our show for today. We're going to talk about pay for your sake.
do you guys have any questions about pay for your
Now,
say?
you see how we sit up here, gave all of our unwarranted opinions? We were not paid for any of the things that we said.
No, but we do get paid for pay for your say.
Right. So we would like for you guys to jump on www.payforyoursay.com. Mo, would you please run it down there at the bottom? At the bottom, please. Yes, and use code Maddie150. Pay for your say is a space where you can go and you can take your unwarranted opinions and get paid for the things that you say. They say, please play Tony Braxton, the singer. We'll do that at the end. Mo, can you give us a little bit of your experience on Pay for Your Say?
Oh, I've been having a great experience.
Yeah, I know, because this is why we couldn't come to work yesterday.
Right, because I'm messaging Madison like, are we doing the live today? She said, no, Mo working.
So whose show is this?
What do you mean?
Is this my show or is this Mo's show?
What do you mean? How? Where is this coming from?
Because you didn't come to work yesterday because you had paid for your say to do yesterday. And you told me you had a hard out at 2. And I was like, no, we ain't gonna be there. Because you were already talking to me at 1:11.
That's not when I talked to you, Maddie. It was early in the morning.
Well,
When
it's
I
not
talked to
early
you.
in the morning.
Yes, it was.
It was
You just didn't realize it
You
was.
might have had just rolled over. It was not early in the morning.
No, you just rolled over. Not me. I was up.
So I would like for y'all to understand that Pay for Your Say is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
This is why our shows be spaced out like this, because there are times that Mo is doing Pay for Your Say
Maddie, can
2
you
and 3
stop?
days. And they say I'm trying to get like Mo. All right, well, Keisha, what are you doing that's so special that you getting so many jobs from Pay for Your Say?
Well, really, I just follow instructions. No, I'm being real. I'm not trying to be messy.
He said he
I'm not
graduated
trying to
during
be-
Brandy's era.
No, honestly, once I signed up, I watched all the videos. I listened to everything that
Kim told you.
was telling me how to answer the surveys, and I just constantly do that. And because I do that, I've been able to get a plethora.
Yes, it has been a plethora of jobs.
Yes.
Have you received monies through your credit cards?
I've received money through email, PayPal, gift cards,
Like Visa gift cards.
yeah, like
though.
Visa gift cards, or sometimes I may get it in like a what do you call it, like
a virtual
gift card where it might be for Adidas, or it may be for what do you call it, Starbucks or something like that. But
It's cash though.
It's either way, I turn it into money. So it's fine. It's great. I just, like I said, I just had one yesterday, Friday, right? Yeah, I just had one Friday.
That's why we couldn't do the show.
Right. And what happened? You got when do you have more? Because I need to know.
I have 2 on the 17th. I have 1 on the 18th.
The 17th is Monday.
No,
that's Tuesday.
yeah, that's Tuesday.
So we won't be doing a show on the 17th.
And the 18th.
Well, I'm gonna be doing a photo shoot because my birthday coming up.
Oh, you see, it worked out.
So somebody's asking, can you explain the mock trials? So the mock trials work just like an actual jury trial, but it's a mock. It's not like a mocktail. It's not real, right? But it is based on a real case. And so what they do is they assemble 12 people, and it's virtual. It's on Zoom, and so it's you, 11 other jurors if you're chosen for a mock trial, and then there are 2 attorneys, a defense and prosecutor, and it's real cases. And what they're trying to do is get you to help them come to a decision without going to trial. It's kind of like a mediation, but not really a mediation. That's the best way to explain it. Any other questions about paid for your say?
Mo, have you done a mock trial yet?
Yeah.
He and I were on a mock trial
Yeah,
together.
So you was looking at Mo in the corner?
But I act like I didn't know him.
Me too. We had to.
So y'all both got paid the same. Craig, so you be over there making money too.
What?
And you see, it's not just me.
How you
But
think
Craig don't work for me.
how you think I'm going over to Paris for a couple months to live?
Pay for your say.
Pay for your motherfucking thing.
They said, "Can you sign up? I live in Canada."
You sure can. I'm gonna be doing mine from Paris, but we got members that are in Dubai, members that are already in Canada, Africa. Yeah, you can live anywhere in the world because the majority of the studies are virtual, meaning you're doing them on, from your laptop or your desktop.
Look,
Oh my God.
Brandon said I made over 1,000
In 3 weeks. Wow.
Brandon, I'm gonna need my 10%.
Don't do that.
Can somebody put my?
Brandon, don't do that.
I'm gonna need $100, Brandon.
Wait a minute. Somebody said I must not be doing something right.
Following instructions, like Mo just said.
Don't do Devo. Devo, what obstacles are you running into? Have you spoken to Craig? Have you spoken to Kim? Kim is in the comment section down there.
Yeah, and are you in
Telegram?
Yeah, the Telegram group. Are you in the Telegram group? You got to be in the Telegram. Well, you don't have to be, but it's advantageous to be in the Telegram group because it's almost like 2,400 members in the Telegram group that have already signed up.
And sometimes, depending on where you're located, they have a Telegram group for that group also. So you might be
for that city,
right? For that city, so you could be in like 2 Telegram groups if that's possible.
What was your question, Beryl, on Instagram? Then Luminous Life, she said, what did she say?
She said, tried to sign up but can't find how to create the account.
What account is that? The Telegram? I'm not sure what account.
Yeah. Please elaborate, please.
Hey, Mr. Ward. I just want y'all to say my name. I made over $700. Who is this right there?
That's
all right. And see, again, it's $150 to sign up. The code is scrolling at the bottom. But if this person has already made $700,
that's a $550.
That's right. So for all of you that are like, well, why I got to pay to make money? How many of you know ain't nothing for free?
You don't have to.
Right.
Let them people do what they doing down
That's
there.
right.
This person said they made over $1,000 in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Correct. And see, this is like a part-time gig without ever having to leave your house, unless you're going to do a taste test. Because a lot of the studies are
I do the taste test.
Hold on. There's somebody asking a question. Said, what if I pay it and after we vet it, they don't get chosen? Hold on.
Well, some of the studies you're not going to be chosen for. Don't let me miss Beryl. I see that comment down there. Some of the screenings that you do, you're not going to get into every study that you apply for. I don't get into every study that I apply for either. But that's why it's important to be in the Telegram group, because there are other members in there. Like I said, it's like 2,400 people in there. And they're in there sharing links to different studies and all of that kind of stuff. Somebody said, where do you find the Telegram group? When you sign up for Pay for Your Say and you're going through the courses online, it shows you how to join the Telegram group. We can't drop the Telegram link in these comments because anybody could join.
Right.
And then you'll be in there getting the studies and information for free. And that's not what it's about. Beryl asked the question, where was that? Something about taxes. I just saw it scroll by. Taxes should be, what is that?
Taxes should be okay because it's from different companies, correct?
Yes, they're all from different. I mean, I do some studies with the same companies, but if an individual study is not more than $600, you're not going to be taxed. I've only been taxed one time, and I've been doing it now for about 3 years. And that was on a study that I did last year. It was $27.50.
Again, let's be clear here. Craig is moving to Paris for a few months from Paid for Your Say.
Okay. Oh, Stacy, right here. What she say? Right there. Y'all got to do the work. It's easy money. She was one of my people that signed up originally. She's been doing her first 8 months. She made $10,000.
Yeah, and people, it is not, and you can't just like apply to one survey and expect to get it. You have to apply to several studies at once.
Right.
And then it's like, basically it's what's the word? It's possibility. It's basically you taking your chances. The more you do, the more likely you're able
And
to
here's
get a
the
study.
gag, y'all. While we were sitting here doing this show, Mo got 2 calls. while we were sitting here
I
doing
got
the
some
show.
emails too.
And that happened, but it's the way you said it, like you still digging at him for working on Pay for Your Say while he's here working. You know, half y'all been sitting at your job anyway, not really working. That's the perfect time to do a study for Pay for Your Say.
He got 2 calls.
So you really reading me right now, Maddie? You reading me right now?
He got up and went in the room over there.
You sure did. Were there any other questions? I'm trying to watch for your questions. But again, I don't do the Mo will do taste test. I don't do the taste test simply because I don't eat meat. And a lot of times it is something with like chicken tenders, or it could be anything. Sometimes it's Chick-fil-A, sometimes it's Taco Bell.
Yep.
Okay, the Luminous Life says she found it. She found the link. Scroll up, LA, right there.
Where?
Come
down? Oh.
right, yeah. She said I signed up with no promo code requested. Well, you can sign up without putting it in, but you need to put the promo code in where it says promo code.
For your discount.
For your discount. Now, what you can do is email Kim. It's support@paidforyoursay.com. Tell her that you neglected to put the promo code in, and just she'll refund it to you, and then you can pay it again with the discount, and you'll just pay, you'll save your $75. The Luminous Life. I joined at Mr. D Boy, come right there. I joined at the end of August and it made almost $1,000. See? Yeah, somebody said it's like applying for various jobs. It's the same thing. So like when I'm watching a TV show, like during a commercial, I'll do a screener and then I just, wait for them to call me. They may call, they may not.
Micah K says, will I get paid only through gift card? Are you ready, Jameson?
No, it's not just.
You're getting paid through Visa
gift
cards.
So there's ways that you could transfer it to your account, which turns it into like your money. You don't have to keep it as a Visa gift card.
And then some of them, they pay you directly through PayPal.
Yes.
If you don't have PayPal, that's fine too. Some of them will pay
The
through
link is
Zelle.
at the bottom here. It's paidforyoursay.com, promo code Maddie 150. Also, is in the description of the YouTube channel and the
caption on Facebook.
And Facebook. It's in the description there. And it's also Poetic Justice is posted it down there.
Yes.
You do it on your own time. Because like when you sign up for these studies, it gives you the who, what, when, where, and how much. So to tell you what company it is, how much you're getting paid, what date it is. If you're not available that date, then you skip it and go to the next one. So they do. Some of them will pay through Cash App as well. Yes, you can live from anywhere in the world.
They said when they call you, is it a 1-800 number, Mo?
Not all of the time.
It's usually a real telephone number.
Yeah, it's usually a real number.
Sometimes it may come in as a scam likely number. Sometimes,
or it might come up as unavailable.
Right, but I would say you should always answer your phone calls.
Yeah,
you have to always answer. And if there's somebody that you're not interested in talking to, they just hang up. But please answer your phone calls because not all the time they're going to come through like an email saying that you've qualified. I made that mistake when I first started also.
Just hanging up on people?
No, not even answering.
Yeah, but now you answer.
I do.
NYC Onyx. Do you have to watch all the videos before you get the telegram?
You should.
You should watch it. But see, that's why some people aren't making money because they're trying to take the shortcut.
Trying to rush it. Yeah.
Right. And that's why some
they
still
just
don't
want to
have.
go in and get the money.
Right.
And they don't want to do no work.
You're not using the resources. You can eat if you don't want to do the courses because they're like short. When I say courses, they're like short little videos that really kind of go into explanation of how it's done. If you don't want to do that, you can email Kim support@paidforyoursay.com and ask her to send you the link for the Telegram group, and you can go right into the Telegram group. But the thing is, that's what happens. A lot of times people get in here and say, well, I haven't made any money yet, and I've been in here for 6 months. Then you get somebody else that's been in here. See, this says no call ID. This might be a study.
Well, go ahead on the answer.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Okay, they're not answering, so I'm hanging up. So what happens is then you see people in here who say, oh my God, I just signed up 3 weeks ago and I've already made $1,000 because they did what they were supposed to do. So what must be done?
What must be done?
I love that song.
I'm going to work and work.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, somebody said it's also beneficial to join the Facebook Paid for Your Say group. Again, go to Facebook, just type in the search box, Paid for Your Say. I do understand that some people are not on Facebook. That's fine. Then you can use the Telegram. You have to download the Telegram app in your app store. Download Telegram. And then, but again, if you're going through the course on the website, paidforyoursay.com, you'll get to the Telegram and then you can just join it that way.
All right.
Jamie said he or she asked the question.
Well, just type it again because y'all comments come in extremely fast.
There it is right there. What is that? Craig, can the guy who wanted to see Maddie's punch?
Yes, Jamie, he should instead of trying to motherfucking scare me.
So he was asking for money?
No, he was asking for my poop.
Okay.
That's a priceless poop right there.
Now I know some of y'all got bill collectors calling y'all, but you got to answer these calls, needs.
And if they try to get money, hang up.
Yeah,
But
if they ask you for money, hang up.
Yeah, Jimmy don't live here. Jimmy don't live here.
Right.
Jimmy don't live here. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here because I'm going somewhere, honey. And I love y'all. I see y'all. Can we work Monday, Mo?
Yes.
Mo, can we work?
Yes, we're allowed to work Monday.
This motherfucking nigga. The fattest nigga. They telling me we allowed to work on fucking
Girl, you didn't see them in the comments asking me to come to the December show?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
While eating his sugar hen. Listen, y'all. So December 13th, the tickets will go on sale on the 16th. December 13th, 2023. We will be loud, live, and in color at the City Winery right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
The tickets are very reasonable. Very reasonable. This is why we can't hire Craig because the tickets are very reasonable. You know, and so make sure you get your tickets.
You said that's why you didn't hire.
You can't hire Craig. These tickets reasonable.
What's reasonable?
Reasonable.
So what y'all gonna do? The morning show?
Yeah, and a bunch of stuff. We gonna do what we do.
Y'all not gonna have no guests. It's just gonna be y'all two.
That's how we do it moving forward. We tired of y'all girls thinking y'all divas.
Who acts like a diva?
Thinking y'all divas taking over my motherfucking show. It's the people love coming here. You see, it's 2,000 some odd people in this bitch.
I be taking care of the show. I be taking over the show.
Okay, Miss Mary.
Yes.
Why you looking like that?
Stop tickling her because she'll pee right there on the floor. No, she can't run fast.
Do you see that comment there?
What is that?
Craig should come too. There's another one.
They said Craig got the takeover spirit.
That's up to Mo.
I got the takeover spirit.
That's up to Mo.
What do you mean it's up to me?
Mo say it all depends on how he wants you to come in cutting in on any of his money.
Now,
So I have say into
to cutting in on any of his money.
now, how did I go from being his boss to having to have his permission?
Because this what we got right here, this eye. This eye shit right here. This what me and Mo do every day.
Yes, Lord.
Girl. Anyway, y'all be blessed. We'll see y'all Monday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Hey, everybody, this is T.S. Madison. And if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. This has been a TS Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation.
Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye.